And welcome back to NTB's Angels and Aboleths. I am Will, I'm the GM. And before we hop into any fun facts today, before we do anything fun, a little bit of exposition. We see a tower in a clearing, thick woods surrounding it. It's an old, tall tower, and it's almost pristine. It just wasn't that old. We have a zoom in, stop frames, like boop, boop, boop. To the top of the tower, we see a wooden window panel with stone surrounding it. And inside that wooden window, we can see a pristine ivory pedestal. And on that ivory pedestal, we see a golden harp, singing and shining, almost calling out. It's a sharp humming noise that makes you feel warm. Okay, we're going to cut back to our introductions. We're going to start with Leaf Largefoot. Give me a fun fact.
All right, so canonically, last episode, Leaf was helped performing some funerals,
Yeah,
and
some. Oof.
according to the druids in the village he lives in, Leaf has amazing singing voice. He even sang Ave Maria at the funeral.
Wow, okay.
He's a shocking tenor one.
Shocking. Wow, that is shocking. Okay. Um, interesting. So he sings Ave Maria and it sounds good. Do you want to give us a sound of what that sounds like?
No.
Okay, all right, fair. Okay, Hudson, what's your fact?
Okay, so my fun fact is Kiva will eat a lime any day over a lemon. She's not a lemon hater. However, when offered like limonade or lemonade, she's taking limeade any day of
So
the
this
week.
for all of our lovely viewers, this is not just a Kiva fact. This is also a Hudson fact.
Yeah.
Damn right. Damn right.
So that's okay. Kiva likes limeade. Understood. All right, yeah, Alaric, what's a fun fact for today?
Ulrich really doesn't like children. As possibly shown off
Red flag.
as possibly shown off in the last episode where he was
Where a child ascended to heaven in front of him.
yeah.
Um,
He was very close to he wanted to kill the kid if Sentinel didn't get in front of him and get in the room first. So
you might have figured out
All
it
right.
wasn't the kid after all.
One character sings, one character likes slimes, one character just hates children, man.
What's next?
I don't know, Sentinel, what is next?
Sentinel
What's
hates
next
kids.
is that when Sentinel was still alive, he was a very much avid tea drinker, where he could very much tell between blends very easily.
And now he can no longer enjoy his lovely tea. It's a tragedy, really. Do you still like enjoy tea and fun facts about tea, or?
I mean, he's not actively, but he has a very good memory. So if you do ask him a question, don't ask him any questions. He would probably give you an answer.
Nice. Okay, so I'll give you the old history check. Um, all right, cool. And for my fun fact before we start today's session, my fun fact is last session I had zero plan of what was going to happen because I totally did not expect Leaf to just disappear. So I was like, oh no. Yeah, the fact that Lord Kirschwood ran away was not in my plan. I expected you to be able to confront him, but that didn't happen. Okay, we're going to zoom back to reality really quick. Really quick recap. You guys, there was a knock on the door to Lord Kirschwood's manor. And they said, oh, well, you are the police. I guess you're searching it. That makes sense. And they let you be. Leaf, you're done with your funerals. Actually, give me a quick speech. Just like 5 seconds of what Leaf would say at each of these funerals.
Okay. We are gathered here today to honor the life, sacrifices, and attributes of those that have fallen with us today. We are all it's very tragic for their passing, but we all know that we came from the woods and eventually we shall return to the woods.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, so that you do a pretty good job. You enjoy the funerals as much as you can enjoy funerals. Um, and I'll say that you are able to get back to Lallam Cove. You assume that's kind of where your friends went. Um, and yeah, you're able to go check back up on your friends if you want. I say upon arriving to town, you notice there's a giant stage erected in the middle, much like there was during the festival. And you notice that there appears to be some broken bits of the stage, as well as some like blood splatters around and some like dropped goods. But everyone seems to have gone home for the night, as it is pretty late. Um,
Do I have any inkling where my friends would stay?
you remember that the sheriff station is you own it now because you're the sheriff of this
No, it's
town,
true.
and you also see that the bar is still repaired and its light is still on.
Okay. I do canonically also want to say I brought a basket of baked goodies from my village back for my friends. So I'm gonna open the bar, kind of like check if they're there. Gonna be holding my little like basket with like the blanket and stuff.
Yeah, so you see the classic contribute to the economy bartenders behind the bar.
Oh, I love that guy.
And what do you mean, are you seeing this chat, Dustin? What does that mean?
You seeing this, Chad?
Um, no, so you see classic economic bartender. He's sitting behind the bar and he says, "Oh," and he sees the baked goodies. He goes, "Oh, you're here for you're gonna give me some baked goodies as an apology?"
Oh, I got your stool, but if you want a baked goodie, that's fine. I made more.
No, I mean like
I was just like,
for destroying my livelihood, this bar, for destroying it and everything that was in it. You're here
I
to
didn't
apologize, right?
I didn't touch your bar.
I mean, okay, you haven't been in town. I'm sorry. Pull up a stool, and he pours you a glass of something that smells strong, and he says, "Okay, you brought the devil here, or a devil here, and it broke a lot of stuff, and it
Yes.
set a lot of fire, and it destroyed my bar. But
Yeah,
you brought it here,
I'm
so
terribly
you
sorry.
destroyed my bar. You see what
But
I'm
well, we
saying?
didn't bring it here. It went here because there was something Lincoln on the island out there.
Something on the island. Yeah, Lord Kirschwood gave his speech. I don't blame you guys anymore. You know, Lord Kirschwood said that it was his fault. Still gonna call you Devilbringer because it's a cool name and it's kind of been passed around too much. Yeah, man. Your friends are looking into the Kirschwood estate right now. If you want to go find them, there's not much here for you unless you want to spend some coin.
I give him. I'm like, okay, thank you. I give him. How much do I have?
Be in your inventory.
Inventory, yes. All right, I give him like a little sack of 10 GP. Put it on
Whoa,
the
10
yeah,
GP?
Whoa.
10 GP. He said I destroyed
Okay.
his bar. I mean, I'm gonna make amends for that. I'm gonna...
Okay, you give him 10
and I leave him like
GP.
a little cake too from my like pastry basket.
Okay, you give him 10 GP and he grabs your hand as you're setting down the cake. He looks you in the eyes and he goes, "I'm putting your name up on that wall." And you all of a sudden you realize that there's a wall that you didn't realize, and it says valuable customers. And it appears that Lord Kirschwood was up there, but his face is now crossed out. And there's a bunch of like empty spots because no one wants to spend that much money in the bar. So he goes, "Just 1 second, I gotta get a good look at your face so I can draw you." And he just kind of holds your hand for a little bit longer than is comfortable. Then eventually lets go and
No,
goes, "Okay."
not for Leaf. Not for Leaf.
That a little bit longer than is comfortable for most people. And yeah, then he lets go and goes, "Okay, you can be on your way now."
All right, I thank him. I leave him the pastry, and then I go find my friends. I'm
Okay,
like,
really quick. I just want you to look. I added some stuff on the map. You see the forest in the north?
yes.
That is Leaf and I almost wanted to call you Venthia. That's Leaf and Kiva's forest. Um, and you guys are relatively close to the mountain. That tower is like very far out from where you live, probably about a
Mhm.
day's travel. So, just keep that in mind. Yeah, okay, so we are in Lallam Cove. So currently your compadres are, hold on, they are here in the Kirschwood estate. um, so yeah, you're able to basically walk from the bar and go to the Kirschwood estate. And yeah, you see at the door, you see a man finishing up a conversation with, I believe it was Kiva. Finishing up a conversation with Kiva, and you see Kiva standing at the front door. Kiva does not see you yet.
Eva!
I turn to see it. My hair like blowing in the wind. My eyes have like 25 sparkles in them, and I'm like, and I run over and I jump in your arms.
And once again, the party is reunited. Yeah, you guys had found a few clues as to why Kirschwood did it, but you don't really understand where Kirschwood is going.
So like, so he ran because why exactly again?
He said like, "I'm sorry about all this," and then ran. Which is like, I don't think you're really that sorry about it if you're running. I mean,
Do we have any idea where he might have gone? Is there like tracks or?
no, but there's a lot of like,
Dead bodies.
oh, yes, a lot of dead bodies. Like a lot of dead bodies. Like, how many were there in the living room? Like
10.
20.
There were 10 in the living
10.
room.
Were they caused by us?
No, they had
I'm
all been like
pretty
they had
sure
all
it
been
was the-
stabbed to death though.
And we're pretty sure it was the child. We're not fully sure.
Child.
Yeah, a child that ascended to heaven. While we
Ascended
were
to hell.
Last
Yeah.
session's
So,
kind of all over
okay.
the place.
Look, I know I just came from the bar, but have you guys been hitting that recently?
Do you want to see the dead bodies leave?
No, I believe you.
They're right there. We don't know what to do
yeah,
with them.
Will
The
gave
door
me
swings.
Will gave me a hammer that broke immediately.
Yeah.
Because it was secretly an urn.
Yeah.
Yes. Now there's 11 bodies in that room. So
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they give you a debrief as you all walk to. Well, I mean, you have a couple options here. Are you going to try to stay the night in the sheriff's station, or are you going to an inn, or what you doing?
I'm going back to the sheriff's station. I'm gonna assess if there's damages.
I'll come with as assistant deputy.
Mm,
Where are you headed?
I'm gonna go to an inn.
I mean, you could go back to the temple.
I could go back to the temple. I am gonna go back to the temple.
Sentinel, where are you headed?
I think Sentinel would want to stay in the murder house.
Gonna stay in the murder.
Sentinel's staying in the murder house? All right.
He enjoys the
Um,
company.
That's crazy.
There are so many books in that study that Sentinel can look through.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
He can
So,
forget the 10 dead bodies if there's books.
I mean,
um,
technically can't smell, so.
Actually, there are 11 dead bodies because the maid is upstairs.
That's true.
Oh yeah, the maid upstairs and then the ashes. That's 12. So let's go to let's do temple first. So you're in the temple. You come back and you see Liam, and he's there and he's looking at you and he goes, "Ah, good to see you again. I saw you exploring the Kirschwood Manor. Must say, pretty risky. You remember your mission, correct?
Yes, Liam.
What's your mission?
The one you gave me, Liam.
Okay, but what did I give you? What mission was it?
The one you gave me, Liam. You know.
Okay, doesn't seem like you know. Do I need to mark a point off?
No.
Okay. Just tell me the truth. Do you not remember? It's okay if you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay. Your mission is currently to spread the good word and help the people of the town because we need to, like be nice to these people. So,
Mhm.
yeah, change of plans, buddy. You're going to track down Lord Kirschwood and kill him and bring him back here so the people of the town celebrate. So,
That's the best thing you've said to me so far.
or and I would say do this. The temple would really like it if you brought him back alive so that everyone in the town could hang him for all of his crimes.
I will try my best to bring him back alive unless he puts me in a position where I have to kill him.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I understand that. Anyways, do you still have your other allowance?
I do have my other allowance.
Oh, then I won't give you this 200 gold piece for this trip.
That's
So
okay.
I'll go ahead and no, I can't. I'm sorry. It's only like requisition, so like I can't give it to you unless you're gonna use it, and you haven't used the other one. So honestly, I should be asking for that back, but I won't.
It's good.
Real quick, real quick. Are you gonna try to stay here tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 1 gold piece a night.
Okay. I'll pay you. I'll pay you your 1 gold piece.
You
And
give it to him,
7. Yeah. Yeah.
and he goes, "That was a trick right there. That was a field test. It's a Liam test. You don't ever pay people gold piece unless you know why. Take this gold piece back." And he gives you another gold piece back.
Okay.
And he goes, "The temple is free to stay at. You should know that." Oh my gosh, this guy. And so he walks away. And yeah, you know where the bunks are in the temple. You can just go
Didn't he
chill in one of the
previously
bunks.
tell me that I had to pay to stay there because I got deranked?
No, he told you that the temple is no longer going to take care of you.
Oh, but if I want to stay there, it's fine. I just can't.
Yeah.
If I just want to pay, if I want food or something, I have to pay for it.
Yeah, you can sleep there, but they're not going to
Okay.
feed you or clothe you or give you weapons or
Or help me
anything
in
like
any
that,
way, shape, or form. Yeah.
other than giving you a roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
able
awesome.
to stay there for the night. Let's go to the sheriff's station. Kiva, Leaf, what's the conversation like from the fountain to the sheriff's station?
I think I'm just getting filled in on what happened. And just kind of, I'm also assessing damages to the town. I'm like lifting rubble where I can to move it out like the street.
Oh, it's mostly clean now.
Okay.
There was a
It's
festival.
yeah, they spent about like 2 weeks cleaning up the streets, and then they had a festival recently. What you do see is some blood stains where people had been grabbed by the tentacles that came out of the ground that Kiva told you about, and
Okay.
you see where your friends were murdered. You know, the three, the sister and the two
The,
brothers.
the the three siblings.
Oh no, not you, bro.
Yeah, dude, bro, and Lady Miss and Young Loser. That's what I called them. That's what their names were, honestly, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna
so
throw in their funeral.
well, we don't know if they're dead or if
Another
they're
2 weeks down the drain. Yeah, no,
we don't know if they're dead.
they were definitely dragged into these portals, and they were screaming for their lives. Except for Dude Bro. Dude Bro exploded.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. So Dude Bro is the one that's like actually dead. We don't know about the others though.
I don't
So
feel so
yeah,
good, bro.
yeah,
Mm,
you
mm.
and they also won the competition, Lord Kirschwood said.
Yeah, they won the competition too, by the way. Like, I mean, good for them because they died and we didn't, but like, I don't remember them doing crap.
So yeah, you get to the sheriff's station. It's in disrepair, but it looks like some of the townspeople have somewhat tried to pick it up for you guys while you were gone. Maybe because they thought you were dead. Maybe because they didn't know if you would come back. And no matter what, they need a sheriff's station. So it's a little picked up, little messed up though. You guys are free to spend the night here. You have a couple of jail cells that you could stay in if you wanted to,
I'm gonna
and
sleep at my desk with like my
they
feet
have
kicked up on it.
cots. Okay, yeah, you can do that. I'll say that Leaf sitting in a chair and having to balance. If you would roll an acrobatics check for me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
He's gonna make him fall backwards like his
Wait.
fucking dad.
You have advantage in athletics, period.
Well, it's acrobatics.
Oh,
I forgot.
again, you have
with the
that.
town.
Again,
you know.
yeah. Wait, no, well, this isn't a save. I don't think.
You still have advantage.
Would this be a save?
No,
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 it's
save. It's a check.
Yeah.
you have advantage because it says you have advantage right next to it. I'm pretty sure.
On deck saves, unless I'm incapacitated.
Well, then why would it say that you have advantage on it?
Well, no, that's one of my class features. I have an advantage on any deck save that
Okay.
I can. Yeah, any deck save. But this is not a save. This is just a skill check. Oh, we are pulling out the gate with a hot 11.
So yeah, you almost break the chair under you, and you fall over like 2 times, but you find the sweet spot.
Good.
Kiva, where are you sleeping? They got cots in the jail cell. It's a pretty nice jail cell.
I'm probably just gonna like wild shape into a cat and like cuddle up on the cot. Because
That's
I mean,
actually a
like,
sweet way to sleep. Yeah, so you and your little puppy curl up together, and it's very sweet. It's very wholesome. And Sentinel, you staying in the Kirschwood Manor, it's kind of eerie. You do have to rest. As much as you would like to be active doing stuff, you do have to rest, even though you're not going to sleep. So you kind of just sit there for a few hours, but then you're able to spend more time reading and looking around as you require a little bit of a shorter time. But yeah, everyone can go to sleep, take a long rest, um, and you wake up in the morning. We're gonna start at the Kirschwood Manor though. You wake up and yeah, everything appears to be normal, Sentinel. Are you headed out the door to go meet your compatriots?
Not quite yet. Mostly because Sentinel slash I want to loot the home for anything that is
Sure.
magical.
You have there's nothing really here of note. Just a bunch of mundane items that are like classed as magical because they were enchanted at some point. Mostly ancient artifacts. Again, nothing crazy. You got like an enchanted cup that if you really wanted to take that doesn't turn water into wine, but it makes wine taste a little sweeter. You have like it's just simple stuff like that. Nothing of craziness here in the Kirschwood Manor. You get the feeling that if there was, it was probably taken by the people who would have looted the place originally. Most of the stuff that you see that's valuable that you think you could maybe sell for like 10 GP would be anything in his religious shrine. So, all those medallions and daggers and stuff like that. One of which I'm pretty sure Kiva took a couple with her. So, yeah, you could probably take like 3 medallions and like 4 daggers if you wanted to. They're
I think
considered
I'll just take.
magical,
I
but
think I'll take
not.
a medallion in case.
Okay. Which medallion are you taking? Are you just picking at random? Are you looking for a cool symbol?
Because then we kind of got like a loadout of like what they were before, right?
Yeah, I didn't go over what they were before, but um probably the cool if you're looking for like cool factor or you're looking for like intricacy, there's one that's a wave, there's one that's a moon, there's one that is a like a balance, like a scale. Um and there's one that is a tree.
I think I will take the balance one.
Okay, you take the balance one. Um and as you do, you gain the understanding. Hold on one second. You gain the understanding that this belongs to a god of some sort, but you don't necessarily understand the god yet.
Right.
Um, if you really wanted to look into it, uh, you could. It would probably take you about an hour to look through these books and find the matching symbol and understand who the god is if you wanted to. If you want to do that.
I think I probably want to do that.
Okay, you understand that this is a medallion of Tyr, a lawful good D&D god who yeah he's lawful and he's a cool guy. That's basically what you can ascertain with the time that you have. If you want to do more deep dive on lore, you think that maybe the book that you're reading, which has probably a really cool title, but we would read it as like intro into gods for dummies or something like that. You understand that it's not like the deepest dive that you could probably go on, but maybe that might be in an academic city or in one of the cities that you were from, where they study more things. You think that this might be the limit to the knowledge that you could get. We're gonna pop
Okay.
over to the sheriff's station really. Oh, go ahead. What's up?
No, I just said okay.
All right, we're gonna pop over to the sheriff's station. You wake up to a knock at the front door.
All right, I guess I go see who it is.
You open it, and Kiva recognizes the man who said, "Oh, look at this painting." Yesterday, you remember the thing where you figured out all
Yeah.
that stuff that you dropped? Yeah, you see
Yeah.
that man and he says, "Oh, good to see you again, Kiva. Um, honestly, really adored the work that you've done with the place. Uh, real
Yeah.
quick, we have the whereabouts of Lord Kirschwood. I can't tell you who we are yet, so sorry about that. But and he gives you a little wink, Kiva, and he goes, but good to see you, Leaf. Glad that you're here. But we know that he's fled to a nearby town. Yeah, so we know that he's gone to Stoke currently. We believe that he might be looking to be on the move again, so if you're gonna move, you would have to move quickly. Yeah, I would leave within the day. My organization has I let us build out part of an organization. Dang it. I'm kind of new at this, guys. Sorry. I do have some horses for you, and yes, I have a really strong horse for you, Leaf. Don't worry.
I thank you.
Yeah, you could probably make it to this place in about a day. We have some rations for you. Where's your paladin?
He went back to his temple, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went back to his temple.
Okay, before you leave, something that you two need to do: elect a new sheriff, or get a deputy, or something, because you're going to be gone for a while if this is headed to where we think it is. Um, yeah. Also, his temple, he will already know everything when you meet him. So your horses, you can pick them up at the inn in the north, and then I would recommend that you head out post haste. I saw that Sentinel was staying in the Kirschwood Manor last night. He didn't leave with you all. I think it would be good if he tagged along with you. He seems to be trying to study up a little bit more on Lord Kirschwood, but I believe that we have found everything we need to find, and we probably extracted everything that was valuable before you all arrived. But yes, it's nice to have someone outside of the organization do some work for once. But yeah, we have some horses ready for you. I would be ready within the next 2-3 hours. So good luck finding a deputy. And he closes the door on you, which is weird because you're not staying. Like he closes the door. Are you reopening the door?
Yeah, I'll reopen it because I'm
He's
like
gone.
about to leave.
He's gone. Make an investigation or perception check.
Uh,
Did you say perception?
Kiva, who was that?
He's just like standing behind one of the posts.
I got an 11. That was a sweet prince. Farewell, sweet prince.
He's
Who-
gone with the wind. He's gone with the
Yeah,
wind.
do you know a little bit more about him? He knew you.
Okay. How would Kiva explain this?
How does he know me? He never met me.
I don't see, like, I don't know what this guy's deal is. He's kind of chill. He just kind of well, he knows about us because like we had the whole like festival devoted to us for like killing whatever the hell his name was, Frank. I think his name was Frank. You know, Lark's dad, Frank.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
No, let her go. Let her go.
and yeah, he like, okay, long story short, he found our we were throwing shit out of the dude's house because we were like, we don't care, he's screw him. But he came to the door, he was like, hey, so you dropped this, and it was like a picture of the guy, and it was like, ew. And then I turned it over and it had like a message saying like, I don't have a lot of time writing on this, something. Yeah, so I don't really know who he is. He's kind of cool. I like him. And because he hasn't spit at me yet, which is always a huge plus when I meet someone. But yeah, let's go round up the crew.
yep. All right, I know immediately who I'm making deputy. I'm going to the bar.
Oh God.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't say that. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, head to the bar.
Yeah, I'm like, my friend, I have a job for you.
Does it pay well?
How does being deputy of the town while I'm out sound?
Can I make up laws?
Well, no, you're not making up laws. You're just keeping on the watch for bullies, you know?
Ah, I see what you're saying. I'm enforcing the tax code.
Yes.
It's like keeping the
I'll be
economy.
back. We might be out for a while. But I 100% first person I met here. You told me what to do, and that means I trust you. And I give him the anti-bully badge I made in Cran.
Okay, yeah, he looks at it and he goes, thanks. And he looks up at he already has drawn like your portrait up there. He looks at it and he goes, okay, yeah, thanks, man. Sounds good. I'll be the sheriff. While you're gone, sorry, deputy. While you're gone, what happens if you die?
You have been promoted.
Devote 2 weeks for a funeral, and then
Yeah.
we'll, like talk.
Well, so
Ah,
if I die, that's why I made you deputy. You know, I trust you. You know, but I
For
frankly
sure.
feel really good about it. I have a team. I have a team around me that I trust with my life. So I feel we don't have to cross that bridge.
Okay. Well, yeah. If I get word of your death, I'll just pick up the mantle.
All right, thank you.
Real quick,
Lord knows you're not the
not
one
the most
dying.
popular guy in town, so, but don't worry about that. See you guys later. And he kind of like he kind of escorts you out the door.
I have a
And
good feeling about him.
I don't.
we cut to as you guys the door closes and you can see like the door from a side angle here, and we see you guys walking off, and we hear Leaf say, "I have a good feeling about this." We see the bartender, his back to the door, go, "Yes," and we see him go, "I can finally. I've been planning for so long. I've been waiting for this moment." And then yeah, it cuts away. It now
Bro
goes
loves the
to
economy.
it now goes to Ulrich. Ulrich, you're in the temple and you are awakened by the sound of a bell right next to your ear as
Fucking
Liam
Liam.
as Liam is right there. He goes, "Wakey, wakey! I
Oh
made
god.
you eggs. I made you a little bit of bacon, and I made you a nice holy worm cake."
How much?
Oh, I wasn't gonna charge you for this, but one gold piece.
Worm cake?
Yeah, worm cake.
That was my favorite from my childhood.
Yeah, it's the best ration, I think, personally.
So I'll take it. I'll hand him the gold piece.
Okay, so he he takes it and he goes, I was gonna give it to you for free, but it's mission day. What can I say? I'm excited. So he pops it into his pocket and he goes, "Okay, so I have a new mission for you. Um, the temple officials has passed word down to me. There's a horse waiting for you and your compatriots. Several horses, one for Leaf. He's a big guy. I don't know if you've noticed that. But there, it's all at the inn to the north. Terrible place in my opinion. That's where the lady like drank herself to death. Whatever. Anyways, great place with horses. You are to track down Lord Kirschwood. I think your friends have more on that. I don't really understand how we got this information, but it came in late last night while you were sleeping. Which, by the way, you do so quietly, like no snoring. It's so crazy. Anyways,
Watching
um,
me sleep?
stop acting crazy, bro. Anyways, uh, so I'll send you off. I'm not gonna be able to follow you. I do have to stay in Lallam Cove, sadly. But I will be sending my owls after you. So if you see an owl and he swoops down and perches on your arm, then just like read the letter and he will report on you.
How is he gonna write a letter to me, to you?
Are you?
Uh,
I don't
You
understand what you're saying
know
here.
what, Liam? Liam, I
I'm
think
gonna
you're.
hold on.
You know,
I write a
Liam.
letter. I write a letter. Give it to the owl. He takes it. You write on the letter, and he takes it back to me. And the owl, I can speak with animals, so the owl's gonna
Mm,
tell me about what you
You
did.
know, Liam, I think your ideas are great, and I think you're just such a cool guy.
Thank
And I
you.
think
Thank.
your owls are
Your
awesome.
worm cake. It's moving a little bit. That's the best part of worm cake, in my opinion, is when the worm's
It
still
is the best
alive.
part of.
Like
Hmm.
that's the best part of worm cake.
I love that,
Um,
Liam. Thank you.
yeah. So yeah, you head out. I'll see you later, pal.
Yep. Thank you.
And once
Question.
again, as you leave, he smacks you on the butt.
I'm. Never mind. Never mind.
Question, Will.
Yeah, yeah.
Is well, I don't know if I would know this. I don't know if Alaric knows this, but is the jury is the jury still out on whether they want to kill me or not? His church.
You don't know.
I don't know either. So,
No one knows.
as I.
That's why I just like I don't know if I want to go up to the temple, but I don't know that. I don't know that, so I'll
I
go
mean,
up.
I can do it.
No, I'll go up.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't know they don't like me.
Well, how about
Wait. You want to meet with the council?
Well, no, I'm gonna pick you up.
yeah? Get in, loser. We're going on a mission.
Okay. Yes, sir. So yes, as I walk out of the room, I throw away the worm shit. I eat the rest of it, but with the
Not the worm
worm.
cake? You don't want to eat the
No,
worm cake?
no, I threw away the worm cake.
Dude, worm cake is so good. If any of you ever get to try it in your life, you would love it.
Is
Anyways,
that like the
That
dirt
sentence is
cups?
it's like no, it's like a literal bunch of mushed up worms made into like a little patty, and sometimes the worms are accidentally still alive.
Oh, delectable.
No seasoning, no nothing.
Hudson's looking it up. It's not a
Yeah,
thing.
no.
It's not a
Yeah,
thing.
okay. Yeah.
Although
But
I
yeah,
can absolutely see someone in like Victorian eras having eaten that before. Like, you know what? I gotta resort to it.
yeah. So we now cut to the Kirschwood estate. Um, you hear, Sentinel, you hear a knocking on the door.
Is there a peephole that I can look through?
No, no people.
I very slowly open the door
There's no
so that
one
there's
there,
like no crack.
but there is a letter nailed to the door.
He's like Sam would probably just reach his arm out, grab it, and shut the door again.
Okay, on the letter it says, "Horses waiting, can't wait to meet you. Meet at the inn. New mission. Know where Kirschwood is. Magic items ahead." Signed. Are you ready for this one? Signed MIA.
Mia.
That's a fun name.
Mia.
All caps, by the way. All caps and with periods, so you understand it's an acronym.
I wouldn't. It's Mia.
Said with enthusiasm.
Yeah, come on.
I guess whoever wrote this to me is missing in action then, but I guess I will go to the inn anyway.
Okay. I will say, you and no one else knows this. You understand that Mia is Magic Internal Affairs. It's a academic association that basically it basically makes sure that most magic users who are A, adventurers, B, educators, C like anything like an official or anything like that, that they are they are trained, that they know how to use magic, and that they're regulated. Okay, I don't understand why my tablet isn't writing right now. So that's
My
fine.
favorite part of our D&D campaign, bureaucracy.
Yeah, so you understand that it's magic internal magic. Okay, now my pen is broken. This is hilarious. Magic internal affairs. And you understand that basically the way to they're pretty powerful. They're an underground organization for the most part. But they on the surface, you know that they call people in for questioning sometimes, and that they're a pretty dangerous organization. So yeah.
Yeah, he probably still gonna continue on the way to the inn.
Okay. Yeah, so you head to the inn. Um, at the inn, you see 4 horses. One of them is clearly bigger than the rest.
What's its name?
They don't have names.
That's a sin. Okay,
I guess we're naming them.
yeah. I'm gonna name mine.
Gooble, Dooble, Schnooble, and Schnob.
I was gonna call it Senator. My horse Senator.
You mean
Okay.
Google.
I'm gonna pet. What does Senator look like?
I don't know what the
He's
senator.
gotta be a big boy.
Senator is a big, white stock horse.
I think I pet him. I see if I could like scoop up some hay from the ground and feed him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna get on.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for everybody else, but I just want to like break in the horse.
Break in the horse.
You'll get used to it.
Is that the term?
Yeah, when getting used to like breaking it in.
Well, I know that, but like for a horse, is that the term?
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
being a
that's the
hater
term.
today. When I think of breaking in, I mean I think of like
Like
snapping the
new
soles.
shoes? Or-
Yeah, like where you have to like kind of like break them a bit to like get them to work.
Yeah, so yeah, you are on top of the horse.
Penny
All
look.
of you just getting on your horses?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna bond with my horse because I'm a horse girl and also an animal girl, so you know.
That it is true. Yeah, so you touch your horse on the neck and it like matches its head to you, Kiva, and it's like, oh wow, this is crazy. Roll an animal handling.
Animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Yeah, this horse loves you. It would die for you.
Oh, schnob. Oh, schnob.
But yeah, it's a pretty decent setup. You guys have some rations in the saddlebags, and everything's set up. You headed out.
I think so. I think I tell everybody what town we're going to.
Yeah, what town are we going to?
You are headed to Spoke. On this map,
Wait.
Spoke is. Hold on, really quick. Let me pull up. Let me show on the other map. Let me zoom
Is
out
it
a
this
little
one?
bit for you. No, no,
Be really cool.
close.
It
Hold
would be
on.
really cool.
He
No,
still has
that
to-
one. It is this one here.
Where are we at?
You guys are here.
Okay.
So you basically can straight shot it. You can pop up to the mountains and then go. You can pop over to this city and then go. I have not drawn this city yet, so I'm not prepared for you to go to this city. I'm gonna be totally real with you. But you totally who is over here? But you totally could. Um yeah, that's
Before we
oh,
go,
real quick, Kiva, I forgot to do this. You have a dream. Kiva, you have a dream the night before, and guess what your dream was about?
was it about a golden harp?
It's about a golden harp, and it's singing your name.
Oh my! Where?
And
Where
it's
is
in
it?
the tower. It's in the tower, and
It's
it's
in this
upon the
this
ivory
tower.
pedestal.
Which is it? Is it the tower in the woods or the tower?
You don't know which tower it is, but you know it's a tower.
They're
Okay.
dwarves. Sorry.
Do I know anything about the tower over here since I grew up in these woods? Like,
Nope.
would I know anything?
Nope.
Wow.
Mystery tower.
Okay.
Everyone who
Mystery
gets close disappears.
Ooh, including the trees around it, apparently.
Yep. Yeah, so you don't know what's in that mystery tower. You also have heard tales of the Northern Island, but you also don't know what's in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the things I do for a golden harp.
Okay. So, we are headed to Spoke. It's about a day's journey, headed straight there. If you want to make any other stops, it is a little bit longer.
Could I?
Oh, you go first.
So, as part of my subclass, Path of the Wild Heart, I do get this opportunity to speak with animals, cast it as a ritual.
Okay.
I'm sure I have enough time to cast out a ritual. I just want to just talk with Senator.
Sure,
You know, just,
you are basically able to talk to your horse. You go say, "What's up, man?"
just nothing much. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. You got any oats? I'm running pretty hard here.
I check my saddlebag. Do I have oats?
What does this sound
You
like
have a
to
few.
people who can't speak to animals?
But this sounds like nothing because animals speak telepathically.
Okay.
Wait, so I do have oats?
Yeah, you do have oats.
All right, I feed him oats.
Okay, you feed him some oats. He goes, oats. What's up, man?
Mm.
You got
Are we
any
best
oats?
friends?
That's all he
no,
thinks about.
Sorry. My best friend is to my right. Her name is Diamond over there, and you see Kiva's horse, Diamond.
Well, that's a pretty name.
Oh, Schnob, I love you, Schnob.
Yeah, trust me, she's very pretty.
Are you more than friends?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I am the biggest horse on the block, I gotta say.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Asking a horse if it's like gotten down to business is insane. Oh my god.
Are you guys more than friends?
Well, I mean, she said, "Oh yeah, she's pretty." I mean, like, what is the question you say afterwards, other than "Are you guys a thing?"
Does my
Yeah.
horse have?
I mean, no. I mean, we're not a thing. You know, we just like
Snooble.
to hang out.
Oh, you just like to hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to hang out with my friends too.
Yeah, but when we hang out, it's like, you know, me, her, the barn, some oats, and a good time, if you know what I mean. Anyways, you got any
I
oats?
love. I give him oats again.
You got
Um,
oats.
like I love playing games with my friends too.
Me too. This is like my favorite game is whoever eats the oats the fastest wins. Anyways, speaking of oats, you got any oats?
Man, you love your oats, don't you?
Oh, you got oats? No way, bro. I do love
Yeah,
oats.
I have oats. Can I? I should have inquired about like the horse earlier. Does this? I'm not asking the horse this, but I'm like, does this horse have like amnesia or something?
No,
Like
man, he just
short-term
likes
memory?
oats. He just
He
likes
just
oats,
really
man.
just likes oats,
Let
bro.
man love. What the hell?
All right, I give him more oats, and I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you later, man, because I want to talk
He
to
goes,
Alaric.
he goes, you know what? You know what, man?
Oh, he wants to talk to me.
He goes, you know what, man? You're a cool guy. You're a cool guy. You
Got any
let a
Thank
man
you,
have
thank
his
you.
oats.
Yeah.
Anyways, let
Man,
me know
You're
if
a
you have
cool
any more
horse.
oats anytime soon.
I will. I will.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're free to talk to Alaric.
I think I pulled the horse around just to walk next to Alaric. So and I'm holding his story in my hands.
So I will say you are traveling at like a walking pace with your horses while you're doing all of this.
Does that mean we're still making time, or?
Yeah, you're still making time. You're fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I still have dementia or whatever.
So you know,
No,
do you remember?
You've recovered the memory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just wants to talk about it. Okay.
So when we were fighting your father,
Yeah.
could we the two of us? Could I try to see if I could slow the two of us down, so the other two can kind of go ahead? Or I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to
you
talk
could
and
slow
pull
down
your
for a
shot.
minute. You could talk. You could slow down for a minute and get a little bit behind.
It's like I heard your father saying some things that you were always like too small or too weak to ever be of any kind of like future. Just want to say I am familiar with that sentiment. Uh, I was cast off
That's
my.
great. He's really bad at this. I'm so sorry. He's really bad at this. That's why he's. That's not the. It's not.
Can I put my hand on his shoulder?
If
I
you
put my
do,
hand
you'll
on.
fall off your horse.
Okay, never mind. I won't.
I also feel like with the size of Leaf and his horse, like I'm at like his like I'm like barely at his shoulders.
grab my.
So he's gonna look so far down.
I was when I was young, about 4 or 5 years old. I was cast off my tribe, both literally and physically. I was cast off the mountain. And I just want to say that look at us now. We're both extreme adventurers. I mean, we took down a demon. Oh, sorry, took down a devil. Sorry, we took
Yeah.
down a devil. So like, don't let. If you need anything, I'm here for you. I go to try to like slap him on the back, but I'm like, I remember again, I can't. So it's kind of like a weird like turn, and then I realize like I'm back on my horse, and I'm like, I think I give him back his story because I'm like, I think this belongs to you.
I take it and I put it in my bag, and we can have some more character development.
Sure.
You're a good friend, Leaf. Thank you.
Oh.
And that's all he says. Yeah, he doesn't say anything else. He doesn't. But
Leaf has
he,
an ear-to-ear grin. He's so happy.
Ear to
He's-
ear.
he's
Okay.
fake guy happy.
Is there anything Sentinel and Kiva want to talk about while this is
Oh, I was
happening?
eavesdropping. Oh,
Oh.
I mean, let's be surreal. I was eavesdropping. Like, Kiva even had her hand to the ear, like,
Very obviously. She's,
yeah,
she
The
turned
horse
around
also
on a
has
horse.
an ear. The horse also
Yeah.
has an ear like this.
yeah.
And it's pretty obvious. Sentinel's just kind of like, what is going on?
And I'm like,
And
are you hearing this shit?
Daniel
Snow?
also is focusing on not falling off because he has never ridden a horse in his
Kiva's horse
life.
is actually walking backwards.
it's not too difficult for you to not fall off, only because as a as you now are kind of a robot, once you set yourself in the horse, you're relatively okay and relatively able to move by yourself. Hudson sent me a picture of someone with like a dirt, like a worm cake, and it's like Oreos and stuff. Anyways, yeah, you guys are able to make it in a day. It's around nighttime when you get there, but let me pull up the map. Here we go, guys. I'm so excited. Map number 3. Boom. Okay.
Ooh.
You are in Stoke, and Stoke is pretty cool. It's a nice town. Oops, this is not going. You're in Stoke. You arrive at the south gate, and yeah, it's nighttime. There's a couple of guards up on top of the gate, and they say, "Who goes there?"
My name is Leaf. My name is Leaf Redwood. These are my compatriots, Kiva Flem, Sentinel, and Alaric Bismarck. We come from Lamb's Cove. We're here to
Lamb's
collect.
Cove.
Yes, we're here
Lamb's
to. Wait, what is it?
Lamb's
Lamb
Cove.
Cove?
Lamb's
Lamb
Cove.
Cove.
Sorry.
Leaf can't
Yeah,
read.
you're
It's
good.
okay.
No, you're good.
Um,
You come
So
from
we're here to
Lallam.
expatriate a prisoner.
You're here to get a prisoner. We haven't had any
Yes.
prisoners here in a while.
Someone who fled from our town to yours.
Oh, okay. Sheriff's collection, understood. And he lowers the gate and meets you at it and goes, "Oh, stop right there." And the horses like immediately kneel to him and he goes, "Okay, seems like these are some organization horses or something I don't really understand." He goes, "Can I see some badges, please?"
I give him my badge.
Is it the real badge or is it the like color like the crayon one?
Oh no.
No, you gave the crayon one to the other guy.
Yeah, but I'm multiple.
Multiple.
I might have to roll just like a d6 and high or low whether I give him.
Oh my god.
No. Okay, I'll give him the real one. I'll give him the real one.
You
Whatever.
give him the
I'll give
real
him the-
badge and he sees it and he goes, "Wow, a real sheriff of Loudon Cove. Been a long time since we've seen one of you guys here." And he hands you back the badge and he goes, "Well, I don't know if you know too much about this area. There's only one inn. It's a good inn, but I recommend that you stop by. Stay away from the southwest corner. Some weird folks on that corner. I would
Hmm.
recommend staying on the southeast corner and the northeast corner. Aside from that, there's just the residential district in the northwest. Feel free to stop by a farm if you see one. Um, Hudson is dying over there of something.
I think he's
Feel
laughing at the
free,
worm cake picture.
feel free to stop by. The inn is a pretty good spot. I have a feeling that you'll enjoy it. And as your horses come in, you are met with a well-lit town at night. In front of you, you see a fountain and a very large church, not quite a cathedral, but a church. Um, and this church is to Tyr. You can tell that Sentinel because it has the same balance symbol that you now have in a medallion. So you understand that this is a church of Tyr, and that this is a village of law and order in a smaller city. So yeah, you are now here. As you the hold on, I'll point out some stuff to you. This this is the that's the what's it called? That's the inn, and this is the corner he told you to stay away from. This is the residential district. This is what he said you might want to start looking at in the morning. And yeah, have at it. You guys are in the city now. It's nighttime. What you doing?
How late at night is it? Like, would shops still be open?
No, shops are closed for the day. It's like 9 p.m.
Damn. I might just go on a walk around town, just see like what's going on.
Sure. Where are you walking towards? Oh, by the way, when you get your horses, they immediately put your horses up in this stable outside of the city. The city is strictly no horses.
Okay, I tell whoever's taken Senator that he really likes oats.
Okay. And they note that and they go, yeah, most horses like oats. It's like all they can think about, dude. But sure, thanks. And they take and they load the horses.
Okay, I think I'm gonna I'm I'm gonna walk I think probably I don't know. I mean, like I don't have any plans, so I'm just probably gonna like head up this area maybe, just like go on like a little like walk around the border.
Okay. So you're headed up. Wait, which area again? Mark it for me.
Like this area.
Okay,
Just
the area he
going
told you not to
directly
go.
to the area. He just,
Yeah,
Oh,
sure. You
oh,
no
oh,
no
never
no no.
mind.
It's too
No,
late. It's
no.
too late.
Oh.
Kiva goes. Kiva wasn't listening, so it's fine. You go directly into the dark area, and we cut to the guards at the guard tower going, wow, they're headed directly where we told them not to go. Okay,
Wait,
whatever.
all of us, or
No,
just
just
I
Kiva.
thought I'm
Just
getting
Kiva.
my just chilling at the inn.
Yeah, so Kiva heads into the darkest alley known to man. And yeah, Kiva, if you'd roll, what's your passive perception actually?
16.
Okay, yeah, you know that there are people watching you. These dark buildings are dilapidated, but they're not dilapidated as if they're broken or going with age. They're dilapidated as if it's on purpose. This is not a good area of town. These are dark forces that live here. Um, and as you walk around, you see a guard's tower, which is probably the lightest part of this corridor. It lights up this little corner here. And as you enter that light corner, you see eyes, red eyes peering at you from the darkness beyond the light. And they're in the buildings, they're in the streets. People are watching you. They are following you. Then you see a crypt to your left. It's a small crypt, but it's a crypt. And as you approach it, I'm assuming you approach the crypt.
Yeah.
Okay, as you approach it, you hear a voice whisper to you, I wouldn't go there.
I'm hands up, stepping back, like
Good
okay.
choice. Good choice, Kiva.
How did you know my name? Thank you,
Uh,
shadowy ghost friends, and I'm just gonna continue walking until I get out.
you get no response on the how did you know my name.
Did they respond
And
to the thank you?
no, nothing.
I hope they at least internalized it. Okay, like
And which way are you walking away? Are you like going around it and then continuing on, or are you like cutting away?
well, I mean, the quickest way out from like here would be to go up, right?
Okay, so you're just going around it. You see a pretty tall tower, um, and there appears to be a light sound of music coming from the top of it. And next to this tower, you see another dilapidated building that is not so secretive about having people in it. And you see someone draw and point a crossbow at you in the street. As you walk along, it traces you and follows you, and it disappears when you disappear out of their line of sight.
So about that tower with music coming from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's an entrance
Like,
to the north.
can I like approach it like slowly, like one step at a time, and like see if the crossbow comes back out at me if I try to go up in it?
Yeah, sure. You go up to the tower. The crossbow isn't drawn in the building across the street from it, but you notice. Actually, you're just walking up to the door.
As non-threateningly and like
Okay.
and like
As you walk up to the door, you press a pressure plate that you step on. Because you weren't watching your feet, you were trying to be non-threatening, and as you do so, the windows that are very open up at the top all shut, and the music stops.
hi
Hey, shut
I have
up! It's nighttime. We're trying to sleep.
okay, sorry, I had vegetables. I was gonna like
You can sell them in
Okay,
the morning. Be quiet. I'm trying to sleep, dude.
I wasn't trying to sell them. Okay, bye. And I'm
And
gonna
then,
walk away.
okay, that wasn't coming from the tower. That was coming from the building across the street, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
is the tower? Can I like then? Is the door unlocked?
No, the door's locked.
Damn. Oh. Can I ask Roger to like fly up, not like directly next to it, but like far away where enough where he could like see what it is up
Sure.
there?
Roger is able to fly up, and you see him disappear into the night sky. And you almost think that he's gone for good, as you sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait, and a whole like 5 minutes has passed by, and you're like, oh my God, where's Roger? And he returns, and he has a little piece of bread in his mouth, and he's chewing on the bread, and yeah, he has a message tied to his foot.
Can I open the? I'm gonna take the message and like open it.
It says, please do not enter the Tower of Music at this time. We will be opened once again at 8 o'clock in the morning. Our hours of operation are from 8 to 8. Our workers are very tired and are at home sleeping. You have pressed this pressure plate, and an automatic response has been issued. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna give one last little like quiet sorry, and then I'm just gonna like quietly make my way out.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to get past the tower. You can see the cathedral over here. You're probably around like this area. When you're done, there's a residential area here. Are you walking around that area too?
Uh,
It's probably been about an hour now, by the way.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else what else I'd be doing.
I mean, you could go to sleep. Or go to the
Oh, you're
inn.
right. I could go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, so you head to the inn. Is anyone else doing anything while Kiva's wandering around the city?
Is the inn keep like out and about in there, or is he in, sleeping, doing something?
Yeah, Leaf and Kiva, are you sleeping in or wait,
I'm
are you saying
sleeping.
is the inn busy or is
Is
everyone
the
sleeping?
I'm asking if the owner is like out in the common area, if there is one, like, or is he not there anymore?
The owner is still at the bar, still tending, but not really paying too much attention. He seems to just kind of be waiting at the bar, giving people drinks, making sure people have something to send them off to sleep pretty soon.
Okay, I'm gonna leave him for now, but I'm gonna come back and talk to him in the morning.
Okay, you headed to bed?
Yes.
Okay, you do have to buy a room here. Are you buying a room?
Yeah.
Okay. You do have to talk to him first to buy a room.
Okay, I'll go talk to him then and ask for a room.
Okay. You talk to him and he basically is like, yeah, it's not too expensive here. We see a lot of people come in, so we get a lot of turnover. It's just 2 gold piece a night per person. You can share rooms or do anything that you want there. If you do that, we do give you a discount where it is 3 gold piece per room. So, if you go two to a room, cool. If you go three to a room, even better. But yeah, if you want to do that, let me know. We have about 3 rooms left that are open just for you guys.
Okay,
How many people do
is
you
that,
have staying with us tonight?
is anybody in there with me, like beside me?
I'll be
Uh,
beside you.
Okay,
I'm in the ghetto.
I'll look at Leaf. How do you want to do this?
You can get 3 to a room.
Listen. If y'all party with Mono, I'm down to do whatever.
Okay, Sentinel, are you there?
I think it would be, but I would like to note that Sentinel Giant doesn't actually need a room.
Okay, I'm just
so
gonna
where
ask
are you
in
gonna
general.
stay?
I'm gonna ask in general if you want your own room.
Because more or less, you could just, because at least for Century's Rest, for the Warforged, I am conscious at all times, so I could literally just be like out in like an alleyway.
You think that's safe?
Is it safe?
I am awake at all times. I can see and hear everything. Not to mention, Sentinel has a cannon built into him. The things I will do to save money.
All right. So he just looks at the guy and just goes, "We'll do 4 to a room," and hands him 12 gold pieces.
Holy okay, it's 4 to a room. Sounds good, sir. And he
Isn't it
takes
only
your 3
3?
gold piece, and well, I mean, all 4 of you are like putting your stuff in the room because you do have packs and you do have like you have kits and gear. Yeah. So you sat down in your room, and Sentinel drops the stuff off. But Sentinel, are you gonna just like stand in the room? You could just stand in the corner, like a little almost like a coat rack, I guess.
Watching over us.
I'd say maybe at least like sitting down.
Okay. So you're sitting down. Are you sitting at the like by the door, at the foot of a bed? Like what you doing?
Probably in the corner.
Just
Okay,
like
you're sitting
staring at us on the bed.
Yeah, it's just sitting in the corner. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. Yeah, you guys, you get there and you realize, oh hey, there is like only one bed, and we have a giant leaf-sized person. We
We can
have
make do. We
Kiva,
can make do.
and we have Ulrich. So
So we have 2 like behemoths and just like a small girl.
yeah, so I don't know how you guys are gonna split this,
Ulrich
but
is
go for
super.
it.
Ulrich will willingly sleep on the floor, or like propped up against a wall, just like very
Yeah, Leaf can
uncomfortably.
sleep on his pack. He slept on the forest floor many times.
Kiva, you get the bed to yourself.
All right, I get the bed to myself. I mean,
Yeah, so all the fellas are on the ground, and yeah, you all drift off to
We're
sleep.
gentlemen.
Also, out of
Si-
fear, I might break the bed if I sit on it.
Yeah.
oh, fair enough.
Sentinel, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah.
23. Okay, you hear footsteps at the door at
I just
around
wanted to do
3.
it's a nat 20.
Not 20, yeah. You hear footsteps at the door around 3 a.m. There appear to be 2 of them armed.
Okay. And luckily, so am I.
Please wake us
As I
up.
would just. So are they like outside the door then, or
Yeah, they're outside your door, silently, like quietly whispering to each other.
can I hear what they're saying?
It's in another language, but you get the gist. It's hurriedly talking. They're like exclaiming on certain remarks. It seems to be a small argument about something, but you know that whatever it is very urgent.
Okay, so does the door swing in or out of the room?
The door swings in.
Okay, so Sentinel is gonna position himself to like where the door would open to. So like in case anything happens, he's armed and ready.
Okay, yeah. You're able to position yourself, and you hear the knob turn slightly, and they begin to push against the door. Are you like standing in the way of the door, or are you like
So like here's like where the door is. So Sentinel's gonna be like right here. So like he's gonna be up against the wall with his uh firebolt launcher out and ready
wait,
to
okay.
shoot.
Let me just picture this. You are let me draw it on a map here. Real quick. This is the room. This is the door. You're standing here, or you're standing here, here, or like in the door.
The top position. So like the door, like
Okay.
it swings this. So like Sentinel will be up against the wall here.
So
So
you're
like
you're behind the door, so like they wouldn't be able to see you.
not actively, no. And so I have like so Sentinel would have his firebolt launcher pointing at probably head level.
Okay. Yeah, so it's about this time that you hear the door silently swings open. Not a hinge squeaks as you see one step fully in front of the door. Are you firing your firebolt through the door? Or are you trying to like
No, it's not that, but it's much more like now they more or less like kind of almost a sense of like they should be like aware as like he gets closer, but more or less like it's right on him.
Yeah.
So at least
So
something that he should be aware of, or at least like fireball launcher is like almost touching
oh, you mean like
him.
when he steps past the door, you're like right there. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he steps past the door, and he is like if it were a gun, he would hear a click, right? But he
Yes.
just feels something cold, metallic press up against his head, and he lets out a little quiver, and drops what appears to be a dagger, and says, "Please, please, please, let us live, please."
Yes, I'll let you live, but now you need to answer a few questions,
And
as
he
I would like
goes,
to yell to the people in the room to wake up.
"Okay."
Wait, we're up.
Yeah, you are all able to spring to action. Really quick roll. Everyone roll. For me. Let's get some initiative going here.
Woo! Oh,
I have a 22.
oh, I have a
Okay.
21. Oh,
I got 6.
I
I
have a
got a
7.
rock.
Every
Eventually, I'll
time,
even get
man.
advantage for
Hold on,
surprise
hold on.
attacks.
Who? Let's go. Top. Who had the highest?
I had 22. I got a nat.
I got a
Okay.
nat. I got a 21.
I don't know why. Oh,
I got a
that's why.
7.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so Leaf had a 22, right?
Yes.
All right, and then the next highest was who?
Me, I had a 21. It was a nat 22. It's gonna be my
Okay.
only nat of the night.
And then was it Alric or
And was that no with a 7?
Sentinel with
It was
7?
me
Alric,
with
what'd you get?
6. A 6.
And then the bad guys with a. I'm just kidding. Not gonna tell you. But yeah. So before you can finish your sentence of you're gonna have to answer a few questions. You see the guy. His back arches suddenly as you hear a sickening as a knife slides into place, and he lets out a small little ah. But hold on 1 second. So you hear a little as he's stabbed in the back, and it's sickening to basically everyone who's awake, but no one's awake at this point yet. Sentinel yells, and the light dies in the man before you's eyes, and a dark figure darts out of the room and runs down the stairs.
A room?
So they're like in the doorway, and one of them gets stabbed in the back, lets out a little, blood comes out, and then the other one like runs down the stairs or runs away down the
Oh,
stairs, and he is going to get quite a little bit of movement. Um, okay, yeah, it is now Leaf's turn.
Right. I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay,
And I'm gonna
Immediately.
push Sentinel out of the way and follow the guy down because I have 35 feet of movement.
okay,
I'm gonna pop a dash action, so I'm going 70.
okay,
And I'm enraged, so I'm following him down.
okay. You catch him at the door.
I tackle him then.
Well, you did use your dash action, so
Oh,
you
I did use
can't
my dash.
tackle him
Okay.
yet. But you have met him. He will have a turn, and he will incur an attack of opportunity from you.
Okay.
It's now Kiva's turn.
I think she's getting up on the bed. She's like wiping her eyes. She has like the curl stuff in her hair, and like she sees Leaf, who is probably caught up to it, and she's like, he has it, and then she's gonna go back to bed.
Okay. All right. We now see the guy dash away from you and down the street, headed this direction. Hold on 1 second. Headed this direction. and he incurs an attack of opportunity from you, Leaf.
All right.
The shield.
Oh.
Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, 24 hits, roll damage.
I'm gonna be rolling to not like knock him on the ground,
Okay.
like not kill him.
Non-lethal, non-lethal.
Okay, that's gonna be 15 damage.
He is knocked out cold.
Bring him
Alright.
back to the room.
Is there anybody else out there, or well,
No one's
I don't know.
no
It's
one's
not
in
my
the
turn.
street. No one's you can just understand no one's in the street from what you can tell. But you do hear activity at the guard's gate as someone says, "Hey, did you hear that?"
I think I is there anything? Oh no, like I can't really duck behind anything.
You could drag him later.
I
Maybe
gotta see if I
on
can
your
drag him
next
back
turn.
into the inn quickly.
Yeah, maybe on your next turn. All right, Sentinel, it's your turn.
Well, Sentinel's going to try and wake up Kiva again and point to the body that is currently lying on the ground to see if she can do anything with her healing magic.
Oh.
she wakes up pretty begrudgingly. Ulrich, it's now your turn.
I am trying my best to keep up with Leaf, but I don't think I don't have the movement he has. So
I would say you're unburdened without armor. You are fast, but you get there after Leaf has already knocked the guy out.
okay.
By the way, I will say he would have made it here if you guys weren't at the doorway. So you are at the doorway.
Okay, well then I'm gonna attempt to drag this guy back into the inn.
Okay, you drag him back in.
Awesome.
Are you dragging him upstairs?
Are you accounting movement for this?
No, I'm just saying like you can just drag him
Okay,
upstairs.
then yes. I'm dragging
Okay,
him
cool.
back upstairs.
You drag him upstairs. Back to Leaf. Leaf, are you helping him drag him up the stairs?
Yeah, I'll drag up the stairs. But when we get back up, when put him into the room, I'm gonna lean back against our door in case anybody else tries to come in.
Okay.
Are you gonna have your arms folded like you're a
Be a
cool
cool guy pose on the
Like
back of the...
like an angry dad.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm just pushing myself up against the door so people will have to try to get in.
Kiva, you are awake.
I rub my eyes and I cast Cure Wounds on the dead guy.
It
He
doesn't
heals
take
10
any
HP.
effect.
His
doesn't
dead body
seem-
heals 10 HP.
It doesn't seem to take any effect.
Dead? Oh. Oh. I don't know.
Kiva goes back to
Back to
sleep.
bed.
Yeah, she's not back to sleep, but like she's sitting on the bed like slumped, like I could have been sleeping.
Wait,
Okay.
Is there like a lantern or a light or anything in here?
Yeah, there's a small oil lamp.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it is now Sentinel's turn.
So what there is to do, probably maybe just like drag in the dead body just further into the room, just to get him out of the door.
Okay, you're dragging the dead body into the room. Good, that's good. All right.
Leaf is just standing on top of this dead body and
Paste.
All right. You guys he's in the room now. Everything is untraceable back to you. You have a knocked out one and you have a dead one. What you doing?
I'm gonna put my armor back on.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
I would
And
say every time the initiative would come back to me, I'm just for this going on, I'm using my bonus action to extend my rage.
Okay.
That's just going on, so I don't have to say it every time. Do we have like a glass of water in the room that we could like throw on the knocked out guy's face?
Oh, I
I
could
would
cure him.
say you don't have a glass of water, but Kiva could give some temp HP back.
I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, he wakes up feeling chipper and he is unrestrained because no one restrained him. But
Oh my god.
Yeah, hold on.
But
Well,
he
he's
doesn't.
trapped.
But he doesn't have his weapon, and he's trapped in a room full of 4 people with his companion dead on the ground. He begins speaking erratically in another language. However, it is his turn. Perfect. Yeah, he begins speaking erratically in another language, and bites down hard on something in his mouth,
He just killed
Uh-huh.
himself. He just cyanide
Oh.
pilled. He just cyanide pilled.
and he begins chanting.
What language? What?
Okay, what languages do you speak?
It definitely feel like it's
Not German, I'll tell you that.
And I
Oh,
don't speak German neither.
I speak German
Is
Is
it-
he speaking Elvish or Giant?
or Druidic.
He
Or
is not
Common.
speaking Elvish, Giant, or Druidic, or Common.
Can I do? How long? That wouldn't even help. So no, I'm not gonna do it.
You guys haven't heard this language yet.
Okay.
Oh, is it Celestial? It's my favorite language.
No,
All right, I'm
you've heard
gonna attempt
Celestial.
something.
Ah,
I'm
damn.
gonna see if I can knock.
Go ahead.
I could see if I can knock the tooth out of his mouth.
Okay. You try and knock whatever he bit down on out of his mouth, and out of his mouth spews black ichor onto the ground.
Man,
And it slowly begins to take the shape of a circle.
We're about to get tentacled. I'm about to get tentacled. We're
Did
about to get tentacled,
the
man.
tentacles have any
Leaf,
weakness?
get out of the way of the fucking door, dude.
What?
Well,
What were you
like-
saying?
when you guys were fighting the tentacles, did it have any kind of weakness? Did they not like something?
They
Moonbeam!
didn't
I
get to
can
fight.
Moonbeam!
Okay,
I
are you
could-
moonbeaming?
I mean,
The
like,
ichor?
I mean, yeah, because it's like holy damage. I don't know.
We're in a
Is it
hotel
gonna-
room.
Yeah,
we're in a and she's like, God.
it just blasts through the ceiling. Is that what you
We're
want
not-
to happen?
It doesn't destroy the ceiling. It's just like. I mean, I don't know how Moonbeam works.
You can't see the moon from here. I don't know if that's.
I'm also gonna.
Ugh.
Oh, did I already use
Well,
my
it
action?
doesn't
Can I
even.
do
It
anything
doesn't
else?
need the moon. It's just called. Moonbeam.
Yeah, you did do like a little bit of like a I'm gonna try and get it out of his mouth, and it just kind of made the situation work.
Someone
It
stuffed
is
like a
Kiva's
soccer
turn.
cloth in his mouth.
It is Kiva's turn.
Oh, I reach in my bag, pull out a sock, and I shove it in his mouth.
And he starts going. "Oh, oh, oh, oh." As Sentinel Alric, are you guys doing anything?
I try to disrupt the ichor turning into the circle just by like either kicking the sentinel's foot over it or just like trying to mess it up with his hands.
So as soon as you touch it, you get flashes of a grand battle. You see a light, you see darkness, you hear explosions, you hear fire crackling, you hear soldiers dying, and you smudge it, and it stops forming into a circle and begins to move into the shape of a star.
I love stars. Oh, that kind of star.
So yeah, it is now Alric's turn.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry, no, not in the shape of a star. It begins to move in the shape of a balance.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Alric, your turn.
I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do here.
Look pretty.
Same thing I did.
Look pretty. Just hang out. Okay, so
Alric.
what's going on with this guy?
5 seconds before he spits the sock out.
You could do the same thing I
5,
did.
4,
Keep the sock in his
3,
mouth.
2.
Sure, I'll make sure the
One.
sock stays in his mouth.
So you cover his mouth, you cover his nose as well?
Yeah, his nose. I'm gonna kill this guy.
I don't know. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
let him breathe. I'm not gonna
You cover
suffocate dude.
you cover his mouth, and he starts trying to swallow the sock.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's gonna choke
this
and
guy's
die.
desperate. He does start choking. Good job. Yeah, Leaf, it's your turn. He's now choking,
He's like a
and the
disobedient
star
dog.
is beginning to form. Or sorry, this balance is beginning to form.
I mean, okay. This guy's pretty desperate on killing himself. All right. Could I?
Wait.
So like messing with the ink is gonna the ichor is gonna just cause it to reform. I don't know if that would work.
We don't know if it would have worked. I'm gonna do some research.
I'm gonna give him his poor ribs. I'm gonna give him the Heimlich.
All right, you give him the Heimlich. Roll a medicine check. The
Does
thing that
medicine
Leaf is
work?
best known for. Sounds like a guy who would get coal in his stocking and eat the stocking in retaliation. Yeah, exactly.
He is a fun.
I have a fun idea. If you don't kill him, I have a fun idea.
If you don't kill him.
That's a 17.
All right, yeah, you're able to get this dude the Heimlich. You break a couple ribs, but he
Can he
spits
not
the
talk
sock out.
anymore? If it break
No,
his
he
ribs,
he can
it would
talk.
hurt the
He
ribs?
can talk. It hurts, but he can talk. He stops chanting and goes, "Oh," and
Alright.
the balance begins to seep into the ground and no longer be taking form. You've broken his concentration.
Okay. I think we're gonna number one. I want to like tie something around. I want to like, gag him.
Okay, it's
Um.
Kiva's turn. Kiva,
Oh yeah.
are you gagging
My bad.
him?
No, I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Okay, cast charm person.
Oh,
What do
he
they
has
have
to
to do
roll
to-
a wisdom save.
All right. What's the DC?
14.
Yeah, no, he fails. You have charmed this man.
All right, so he doesn't. So as long as nobody like attacks him, he's not gonna like. He's trance.
I want to punch this guy in the mouth.
I'm gonna give him a little punch.
So yeah, you have him in a trance. Or what are you saying to him? What are you asking him?
I'm like, what's going on, dude? Like, do you speak common? Do you speak like druidic anything? Like, what's going on?
He goes, "Oh, Kiva. Hey, Kiva. Kiva, how are you?
I'm,
Um,
you know,
I'm so sorry about this whole thing, Kiva. You know how it is. We get paid and we do what we're told. Um, oh man, Kiva, you're you're a sight for sore eyes, especially right after, I just broke my ribs. My ritual was
yeah, I mean,
ruined.
he meant nothing. He meant nothing by it. We were just shocked, man. Like, what were
Oh,
you
I get
doing,
it. I
dude?
get
Come
it. Like
on.
I try to kill you guys in your sleep so that you can't complete the quest, and that you don't find Lord Kirschwood, and like, God, I should have seen this coming, right? Right?
I know. Come on. I mean,
And like, and Jonathan told me, he said, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Right before we came in here, and I was like, it'll work. Sentinel's probably like sleeping or something, or like he's a robot. He probably has to like charge or something. I don't know. And so we like came in the room, and Sentinel was like, "Don't move." And I was like, "Oh well, there goes Jonathan." Stabbed him in the back really quick. Made sure to hit his lungs too, so he wouldn't
yeah,
make
so it
up
was
too much
quick.
noise. Yeah, but then
Yeah,
Sentinel yelled, and I was like, "Oh damn!" So I just ran.
yeah. No,
'Cause I
I
was
know.
like, yeah, and like I feel so bad because me and Jonathan, I've known him since I was like 5. This guy's like
Ah,
clearly like 20. He's clearly 20, right?
yeah.
But yeah, I've known him since he was like 5. Anyways, how long does Charm Person last?
Um, let me see here. An hour.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
so what? Sorry, dude. I'm so tired. What language were you speaking again? Like,
oh man, you can tell that was sorry. There were a couple of them. The one I was just speaking was Infernal.
oh shoot. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. I wish
Yeah.
you want to teach me sometime, maybe.
Infernal? Yeah, sure. Here, I'll teach you. And he starts chanting again.
Oh God.
Not right now, dude. Not now.
Sorry,
I'm too
sorry. I
tired.
thought, I
Yeah.
don't know Infernal. I only know like a little bit of Infernal.
Oh yeah. No, like I need to learn it at some point. I gotta get studious in it. Right.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you like talk to the master, no, I guess you don't ever really talk to the master. You more of talk to like messengers of the master. But
Right. Yeah.
as soon as Asmodeus, and as soon as he says Asmodeus, tentacles begin to grow from the floor and begin to rip him apart. What are you doing?
Oh.
It's the same tentacles that ripped up the other guy.
Oh, he said it like he said the name, so it's not gonna be attacking us. I'm gonna like turn everybody saying like, hey guys, we're good. It's just damn. See you, dude.
Yeah.
I'll
And he gets ripped to shreds and he gets dragged down to who knows where. And he is now gone. You checking the dead body for anything?
yeah. I'll loot the body. Let's see what we got.
Okay, you see a patch, which is the seal of Asmodeus. You see a sack, that's clearly like a sack of ichor, as well as instructions in Infernal for it. And yeah, that's a little bit of what you see. you also get that this guy was here to kill you because he has a dagger and really nothing much else. Just that. No identifiers, nothing like that. And you guess his name is Jonathan.
Well, and I walk over to the bed and I flop down on it. We'll figure this out in the morning.
Yeah, anybody doing anything about the dead body?
Is there like any place I could like drop it, like a hog pen or something like that I can drop it off in?
Well, there's not really any like farm animals around here. I mean, there's a dumpster out back.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
God.
Or you could always try the old Asmodeus trick. Say Asmodeus and see what happens.
Oh no, thank you. I think I'm just gonna dump him in the back. Say I'm sorry, man.
Okay. Roll perception. Actually, roll stealth for me.
Since I'm in a rage, I think I roll my strength for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
When you do acrobatics, intimidates, perception, stealth, or survival, you can use your strength modifier.
Wow.
Go for it.
That's gonna be a 15.
That's not bad.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. You are undetected. The guards in the tower don't see you, and you are able to dump the body into the dumpster.
And I go back. I'm like, well.
So yeah, you get
Already
back
asleep.
inside. Are you guys all going back to sleep?
I've been asleep.
Well, what time is it?
It's 4 in the morning.
So it's will we take on a level of exhaustion if we stayed up all the rest of the time?
If you stayed up the rest of the time, I would say if you don't go to sleep like before 5 tomorrow, you would take on a level of exhaustion.
Okay, then I'm going to sleep.
Okay. You don't you sleep long enough to get a long rest, and even though it was interrupted, it's we're just gonna say that you got enough sleep. Yeah, you all wake up in the morning, and you're feeling okay. Are you shambling downstairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Is
come
the
out.
hallway okay after my escapade down it?
Yeah, everything's fine. You come downstairs and you see a young woman at the bar. She goes, "Oh, you guys must be the new people blowing into town. How are you guys today?"
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm pretty good. My name's Tabitha. I work here. Don't say put it on your tab. Okay? Don't make that joke. No. And then she looks at you and she goes, "Okay. Anyways, good to meet you. We have some breakfast being prepared. It comes with the room. So I see that there's 4 of you. I'll prepare 1, 2." She sees Sentinel. She goes, 2, 3 meals. Cool. I'll prepare 3 meals. Yeah, sounds good. What are you guys in town for? She starts cooking.
Well, we're sheriffs from another town. We're here to pick up. We're here to expat.
Oh, some sheriffs. Why didn't you stay at the police station?
We got suggested to stay at the inn by the guards coming
Oh,
in.
the guards get a fee sometimes, they get a little bit of a
I
finder's
see.
fee.
A little bit of
Yeah,
kickback.
yeah, it's fine. My dad, you know how he is. And she goes, "Yeah, anyways, so you're here to pick up a prisoner. Yeah, go to the police station. They'll be ready for you. But if you really wanted to go into town, looks like one of you," and she points to Aller, she goes, "Looks like one of you is a little bit holy here. You might want to stop by the church, maybe offer up a prayer or tear."
Not my god, but thank you.
Oh, and as soon as you say that, she stops cooking for a minute, and she looks you in the eyes, and she goes, "You scum. You can worship outside the city then. We have a temple for
Hey,
you."
hey, it's all cool here. We're all friends.
I'll
What
build a
god do
temple
you
in your
worship?
home.
I worship the forest. There's
You worship the forest? You can worship in our church too. Tyr's pretty cool. Wait, by the way, I forgot to ask, who do you worship, Ulrich?
Lathander.
Lathander's been dead for years.
Yeah, but his legacy still lives on. The legacy of the one true God does live on.
Yeah, you can go worship in the temple outside.
I'll build my temple in your town.
No, you won't, because
Oh,
we
I
we
will.
have a few laws for you, for the dead god. And then she She keeps cooking, and she presents Leaf and also presents Kiva two wonderful meals: eggs, bacon, toast, the whole 9 yards. And she gives she she
Oh my
gives
god.
Ulrich a worm pie, a little worm cake. Yeah, yeah. And she goes, for you Lathander lovers. And
Does she give him the look of the little girl in that photo?
no, she gives him the stink eye and goes, "I can't believe your people would kill so many." And yeah, and then she walks over and she says, "Sir, I don't know what a warforged eats. Um, I've seen your kind before, but like I don't know what you eat. Is there anything I can prepare for you?"
I think upon probably them looking at Sentinel, he doesn't even have an opposable mouse. He's more or less
Yeah.
just plate.
Yeah, I don't like, do you have a charging port? Like, do you need some magic or something? Or like,
No, I think I shall suffice as is.
okay, sounds good. Yeah, anyways, there's your meal, folks. I'm just gonna be waiting at the bar if you need. And then yeah, she goes back to the bar.
What time is it?
It's like 8 in the morning.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone, hey guys, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna leave the inn and head out to the music tower.
Okay, yeah, you head to the music tower. You pass through the shady parts of town. You notice that none of these places have like open doors or anything, and the crossbow place isn't there, and all the windows seem to be closed. You head up to the tower, and it seems to be playing music. You step on what was the pressure plate again. Nothing happens this time, and yeah, you are able to open the door. In it, you see a stairwell rising, and at each layers of the stairwell, you can see a floor. And at this bottom floor, you see a woman standing there going, "Oh, hey, welcome to my music shack. We sell crystal records, record players, as well as a few other things if you want to listen to or inscribe some music. It's pretty cool. We were doing some wax inscriptions, but those just aren't as good as records. I'm sure you know. Um, but yeah, we play records and that kind of thing here. What are you looking for?"
Um, do you sell instruments here?
Yeah, sure, sure. What kind of instrument are you looking for?
Okay. Basically, I'm looking for like a handheld harp, something that I could just play on the whim, you know.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We don't have too many harps here. Um, we do have some trumpets, some trombones. We have a few brass instruments, that kind of thing. We have some stringed instruments here. We have some violins, violas, cellos, basses. We don't have any harps. What kind of harp are you looking for?
I was well,
Like a
you know
handheld
how
harp?
a handheld harp basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I'm sorry.
yeah.
We sell floor to ceiling harps though.
Ah, nah, I
For
can't.
installment. Like we could install a floor to ceiling harp for you.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
You don't have a home,
I'm
you're
good for now.
homeless? I'm so sorry, dear. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I know how it is. I was homeless for a while too until I bought this tower.
it's a very lovely tower.
Thank you. Thank you. I put a lot of work into it. Anyways, yeah, if you're not gonna buy anything, you can get out. But yeah, please feel free to look around if you do intend on getting something.
I'll see what you got. I'll I'll
Oh,
I'll,
oh,
I'll make that
by the way,
decision.
I'm so sorry if that came out rude. I more of meant if you don't intend to buy something and you're just like loitering, we don't love that here, just so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't planning on loitering. I was just planning on looking around. You know.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead.
Um, the first thing is, does the architecture of the tower look like the one that I saw in the dream at all?
Not really, no.
Then I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, yeah. You head out and you feel a little bit disappointed. You thought maybe you had found it, and now you know that hey, maybe there just are a lot of music towers. Um, yeah. Leaf, Alric, Sentinel, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna head to
Or
the police station.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
you're
Alric, are you following suit?
Is there a blacksmith here?
There is. Are you looking for him?
I'm gonna go with Leaf and then go to the blacksmith after that.
Okay, so this is the inn here. You head up the street. You pass by an obvious blacksmith, and you pass by another obvious technician, and then you find a police station here in the corner.
I guess I'm gonna go into the police station. Where I'm gonna wear my sheriff badge.
Okay.
Can I have one of the drawn crayons?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, you pull your badge and they go, "Oh, cool, good to see you, Sheriff of," and he looks at your badge and he goes, "Sheriff of Lallam Cove." Cool, good to see you. Good to see another law enforcement officer. What can I help you with today, Sheriff?
We are here to try to collect a prisoner that escaped from our town, and we have all the best ideas that that he's here.
Oh, who are you looking for?
What's his name again?
Lord Kirschwood.
Him.
Lord Kirschwood. Yeah, no, we haven't had any Lord Kirschwoods come into town. Why?
Oh, he might be under a different alias.
What's his
we're just wondering-
description?
I nudge Alaric again.
I nudged the brain in my head.
The brain in your head says he is around 5'10", pretty plump, around 50 years old, fair skin, beard, and most likely to be in noble clothing. And the officer says, yeah, we get a few of those in and out of the town, but it sounds like you're talking about old Jim. Old Jim came in and he came in with himself and seemed to be a young woman as escorting him. Um, but yeah, no, she seemed to be running the show though.
Was
They
this
stayed in the
within the
inn for a
last
couple of
24
nights.
hours?
Well, no, they stayed in the inn for a couple of nights. When I say a couple of nights, you know how it is here in this town. You say a couple of nights, it was probably like a day max. And then they headed out immediately through that north gate over there. But listen, if you need any more help, let me know. We'll try and track them down, but I can only think of one place that someone trying to run away from a sheriff would want to go.
And that
And where's that?
is
Probably Luca. You know, the port city.
Mhm.
Yeah, Luca, you know, it didn't get blown up, but that it's fallen into disrepair recently, and it's a great place for any low-down individual to stay. And then if authorities start closing in, they can just take a ship out of there anytime they want.
How long would you have say it's been since Mr. Jim, I believe you said, departed from here?
Well, he probably left just yesterday, man.
Can I do an insight check on him to make sure
Yeah,
that
sure, go
that,
ahead.
All right, insight. That's an 18.
Yeah, he's being entirely truthful with you.
Okay.
He respects the badge.
All right. So if we're heading to, how far do you think Luca is from here?
From here, I'd say Luca's probably about 2 days' journey.
All right. All right. So you said that place is like a kind of that it's a congregation for people on the run.
Oh yeah, plenty of people.
So would we have would it be best to not throw caution to the wind heading there?
I think it would be best if you had headed there post haste and maybe tried to catch up to your guy. Personally, I know if I was pursuing a perp into Luca, I might try to bring some extra help. But and then he looks up at you, and he goes, "You seem to be able to handle yourself." Quick warning though. You see, we have a temple outside of our gates. I don't know if you've seen that. That's because we've heard the rumors and we know what's happening. The Gods' War it's not kind to all of us. So I would recommend being careful. They had a huge cathedral in Lucca, but it was destroyed. Some say by an act of the gods, some say in the Gods' War, some say, people's talk, people say stuff. I
Who
just
was
would
this
be careful.
cathedral to?
Honestly, it's been so long. From what I can remember, And he takes a breath and he goes, God, man, it's been forever. Probably some god of law or chaos. Probably a law god though, probably a good one. Not
Not
Tyr though. Nope,
yeah, I was
not
about to
Tyr.
say.
Probably something like Palor. He's a very basic god. Which, I'm not trying to call gods basic. Palor don't strike me down, But Tyr's what we go for here. But probably a Palor cathedral. Not too sure though. Could have been like anything. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah, no problem. Let us know if there's
All right.
anything else we can do.
Mm-hmm. I think. So I'm with Alaric, right? In Sentinel.
Yeah, you're with them.
Okay, we go. We got to get to Luca. Where's Kiva?
Where is that lady?
Okay, so Kiva, you are walking, and you remember them saying, "Hey, we're gonna head to the sheriff's station." So you're able to find the sheriff's station, and you get there as they're walking out. Where are you guys all headed?
I gotta go to the blacksmith.
Okay, the blacksmith is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you doing at the blacksmith?
Looking for either I ask him if he has any hammer heads or something that could be used as a hammer head. Something big, not a
He goes,
small hammer.
"Ah, yes, man. I have exactly what you need. We have the best hammerheads in town. Can I
Swear, he
see what
points
you're
like a
working
shark.
with?"
Sure. I hand him the shaft I had in my bag, and you said it was
And,
you said it
and
was a
he's like,
large one. You said it was like 5 pounds.
yeah,
So
he goes, "Ooh, okay, I like this here. A little bit ornate. You come from a noble family, kid?
I found it. I acquired it from
You found it? Hey, listen, I held nothing against that. I'm just a simple blacksmith. Might be a little bit extra gold piece, but and he's like looking at it. He's like, "Yeah, I could probably put a hammerhead on this. You looking for magic or anything?"
what do you have and how much is it going to cost?
Well, it depends. What kind of damage you looking to do with this sucker?
I would like, something maybe holy, something blessed. But
Okay,
I'll
well,
take anything.
blessing's a little bit out of my field, but if you wanted to really bless this weapon, you'd have to take it to a temple. However, I could imbue it with a little bit of magic to start you off. We could do flame, ice, you know, power, just anything in general.
We can do flame. We can do flame.
Are you sure you want to do flame? It's a little bit dangerous right nowadays. All
No,
these
it's
gods claiming it and stuff.
well, we can take a risk. It's okay. Go for it.
Okay, so he goes, "All right, well, I'll have this back to you in 1 month."
1 month.
Yeah, 1 month.
What if I don't? What if I don't want it to be magical?
I can get it to you today.
Awesome. Do that.
Okay. And he goes, "All right, well, see you at the end of the day then."
End of
And
the
yeah,
day.
he gets straight to work. Yeah.
Okay, I go outside and I know they want to leave now, and I'm like, guys. This lovely blacksmith just offered to put a head on the hammer that we found.
Hey,
He's said he'll have it to me tonight.
that's fine.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, I know he left before. But hammers are cool, man. So
Yeah, kind of cool.
So yeah, you are getting this hammer its head. Yeah. It's you have a whole day to spend here, guys. What you doing? Shopping arc part 2?
Nothing.
Yeah, are there any other like shops in the area?
There's a jewelry store, yeah. If you wanted to, one of you could check out what this thing is. You don't seem to see any signs, and one of you could check out what this thing is.
I can go there.
I want to go
Check
there.
out
It's
this thing.
cool.
I would love to. Oh, the guy.
So you
I
go
want
see
He's
the
a
tech.
technician.
Yeah, he's a technician. So you walk in, he sees you, he goes, "Oh man, a Warforged. Been a while since one of you walked in here. Still, good to see you, man. Is there anything I can get you today?
Depends. What do you have to offer?
Tune-ups, quick repairs. It's a great thing there. Imbue you a little bit more armor for you if you wanted to. Give you a little bit more kicks and mods, if you have anything in mind. It could take me a couple days, but we'll see what happens.
They like to take their sweet time here.
And he's not suspicious at all of a self-functioning robot.
No, man, he's seen this. This is like a fairly like middle of the road town. Warforged are rare, yes, but they're not the most rare.
What do you have in terms of armor?
Oh man, it's about 100 gold piece, but I could install a few more plating items for you. We have some pretty lightweight metals for you here. And he looks you up and down. He says, okay, I see you're kind of rocking with some wooden joints here and there. It's great for swelling, I will say. Like it's great, gives you a little bit of extra movement, helps you in the warm and the cold. But I will say a little bit of metal plating infused into it. It's wonderful, man. Let me tell you. I've only had one other Warforged client ever, and he loved my lightweight metal plating. He's basically offering you +1 AC for 100 gold, I think is what he said.
Hmm. Looks in the compartment where he stores his money. Not 100 gold.
Yeah, yeah. He goes, I mean, shoot, man, I could give you my last client. He had spikes for feet so that he could like kick into the ground and stay put. I mean, he had a stone of far speech installed inside of him, so he didn't have to carry it around. He had quite a few things. It's quite amazing what you can do with a Warforged.
Would you be able to lower prices if I did installation myself?
I mean, I can give you metal, but in just selling you the metal, the trick isn't like, oh, hey, here's this lightweight metal that we have. You can find lightweight metal anywhere, man. It's really the way that you tune it with the magic. If you know the magic, sure, but I'm not going to spend my time teaching you how to imbue magical metal into yourself.
But I'm fairly aware with how to do such a task.
Okay, if you can do it, man, I'll sell my material for it's worth about half, so 50 gold.
So the farm again still not that much.
Yeah.
Not fair that Oliver got all the money.
Yeah, Albert got all the money and then no one asked for it. It was hilarious.
This is true, and
This was a session I wasn't at, wasn't it?
No, he got given the money. Oh yeah, it was the one that you weren't at. Yeah.
yeah, it was the flashback when they gave me like, I think they gave me like 90 gold or something like
To be
that.
fair, you guys have stones of far speech, a bunch of gold, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
I love that that guy for one never had me pay him, which I know he will when he gives me the hammer, and two, never told me
Oh
how much it
yeah.
was going to be.
Oh yeah. No, he didn't. No, he did not.
I'll rob a bank. I'll, I'll knock
So
him out and take
Kiva,
it and leave.
are
You
you
take it
leaving
out.
the store, Ulrich? Or are you gonna try and negotiate for anything else? Not
Oh, I
Ulrich,
thought
sorry,
I had
Sentinel.
already.
Sentinel.
Okay, I
Sentinel.
was gonna
Sentinel.
say I thought I already left.
Probably ask about what maybe armaments he has.
So he doesn't really have anything in like cannon shape, but he again, most of his installments are pretty expensive. Like 50 gold seems to be a base price for him. As he doesn't get a lot of business, so his business is mostly quality. So he says, yeah, man, sure, I can install you like a second arm cannon. I could, knives that pop out. It's totally doable. Um, have your arms transform into a sword. That's pretty cool, right? And he like starts mentioning all this really cool stuff. Guess how much it's worth? 100 gold, 200 gold, 50 gold. It's like based on how advanced it is, it's super expensive. But he looks at you and he says, "Okay, listen, man, I get the feeling that you can't afford some of the stuff that I'm talking about. So here's what I'll say. I am totally willing to throw down some money for like a quick cosmetic installment, anything you want to do with like, hey, I just want like a simple function to, you know, uh, body modifications. Like for instance, if you were to like something that you could say is like this is kind of what he's offering stats wise is giving you advantages on like a strength check if you're gonna try and push up against something, or advantage on like a dex check if you're trying to bend your joints, like if you want to modify that. He's offering you these things for how much gold do you have currently?
20.
Yeah, he's offering it for 20 gold.
I think Sentinel is going to politely decline,
Okay, he goes, hey
as
man,
he's mostly not also due to the sense of obviously money, but I have too much pride in in his own um, work,
yeah,
where he's very much that he prefers no one else modify
yeah.
the Warforce body besides himself.
Well, he looks at you and he goes, all right, man, that's totally fine with me. Do whatever you need to do. Stop again sometime, you know, when you maybe have a little bit more capital. And he laughs a little bit and he goes, all right, I'll see you later. And he gets back to tinkering on whatever he's tinkering on. Okay, Kiva,
He has
you
no
have one.
idea Sentinel was a human,
Yeah,
or like he's
Kiva,
responsible for his own creation.
Kiva, you are now in, uh, you are at a dark little location. Are you going into the front door?
Is there like anything on the side of it that would say what
There's a boar's head with a it's a boar's head with a arrow sticking through like the eye, like the eyes, there's like an arrow poking through that with a ring on the boar's nose.
I think I'll just like knock at the door.
You knock at the
Also,
door,
well, I
there's
think I'm there too.
okay, there's no answer.
So,
You're there too?
yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna
You knocking again, you open the door, what you doing?
uh I'll knock again and be like, excuse me? Hello?
You
Hello,
see a
hi.
you hear a as a slit opens on the door, it goes password.
Password.
Kivas.
That's not the password. And then a second
Go
slit
ahead.
opens, like halfway down. It goes, password.
Kiva.
Still not the password. And then a third door opens at the very bottom and goes, password.
Cobalt.
Correct. And then that one closes. And the next one up goes, password.
Titanium.
Not correct. And then that one closes. And then the next one goes, password.
What kind of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse nonsense is going on? Kiva.
I think it's 3 cobalts on top of each other.
Cobalt.
Correct. And then the middle one opens and goes, password. Oh, hold on. Password.
Cobalt.
And he goes, correct. And closes it. And the door opens and you see a singular person standing there who is human.
I thought you said cobalt, like cobalt, like on the periodic
No,
table.
kobold.
And I'm just like,
So,
oh yeah.
so the door opens and he goes, welcome to the guild. And pulls both of you in quickly. Struggles with Leaf a little bit, but does pull you in and closes the door behind you. You are met with a wide open area of people just hanging out. And you see people. Have you guys ever seen like? Have you ever seen the movie Hook?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how all the like kids are like diving in on skateboards and they're all just like
Mhm.
dunking like basketballs. It's basically that, but like people doing like trapeze stuff. They're like going all over the place,
yeah.
just kind of just hanging around, like doing a bunch of parkour and stuff like that. He goes, "Welcome to the guild. the Thieves Guild. We here pride ourselves on taking contracts for people and taking things from the people we kill. We have a few kill contracts. I saw that you answered the kobold password for the day, so you clearly know what kobolds are. Good for you. I'm glad you got the password right. You know, tomorrow it's Goblin. Remember that.
Okay.
Real quick, you guys don't look like you're from around here. What Thieves Guilds you guys hailing from?
You know,
The forest.
yeah, the forest.
The
Forest.
Forest? Wow, I didn't know we opened up a branch office there. Cool though.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
Hey, real
really new.
quick, guys. You're wearing your sheriff's badges, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm not.
As soon as he's like, "Oh, that's cool," and then he looks for like your insignia, he sees your sheriff's badge, and he goes, "Griffin," and immediately silence as everyone snaps into a quick position, and you now have about 30 people pointing a mix of crossbows, blow darts, and bows, as well as swords are drawn, spears are ready, and he goes, "What are two sheriffs? What are two pigs doing in our thieves guild?"
I mean, you're the one that had the pig
What?
on the door.
We ain't cops.
Yeah, that's a cop that we killed. Did you not? Couldn't you tell?
It's a boar.
It's a boar.
Yeah, but it's a
Anyway,
pig.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah, you're big fans of symbolism.
We are.
Okay.
Step behind me, Kiva. Just step behind me. I'm like, look, you can fire your weapons, and we will enter an altercation. But I assure you, my friend, if you fire our weapons on us, we will make sure you personally will not. Can I roll at least an intimidation?
And then finish what you're doing, and then you can roll intimidation.
We'll personally see to it that every single one of you does your time for being bullies.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Unless you guys aren't bullies and y'all are cool, or y'all are cool, right? Yeah, like.
Hold on. 1 second, I don't have it pulled up. 1 second here.
That's a 17.
17. Okay. I'm gonna roll for him.
Are y'all cool? Are y'all like not bullies?
And he goes, "I'll give you to the count of 2. 1."
We're not bullies or we're not cops. I swear, it's just a badge. We're cool. Don't
Roll
kill us.
roll persuasion. Roll persuasion.
I oh my god.
I got a 9.
I got a 4, but it's like I don't like.
He actually
We're
for
two
some reason
people.
he looks at you, Kiva, and if this was an anime, he would get a nosebleed. He looks at you and he goes, "Oh, they're not cops. Oh my god, everyone chill out. They're not cops." Oh my god, you do seem
What
cool.
was the save on that?
He rolled a 2 on accident.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
But the first time he rolled an 18. So that's why
Oh.
he was like ready to go. He doesn't respond to intimidation apparently. Yeah, so he looked at you and he goes, "Oh, hey, what's your name again?"
Oh my god. My name's Kiva. What
Hey,
are y'all doing
Kiva,
here?
should I give you like a tour of the place, Kiva? Hey, by the way, big
Oh.
guy, you can go see yourself around if you want. Kiva, should I give you a tour?
Oh my god, I would love that. I'm
And
pulling
so
my hair.
he goes, "Okay, follow me, Kiva." And he like starts taking you around. Are you following them, Leaf?
I think I'm gonna get inner workings of the place.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
take my badge off.
he takes Kiva around. He goes, "Yes, this is where we do our parkour tricks. This is where we plan a job.
Wow.
This is where
Oh my
the thief boss
God.
like does stuff." Yeah, and this is my
Wow.
room, and that's my bed.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think about my room?
Wow, it's like
Has a lot of personality.
wow, it's like really cool. Oh my god, I have a headache. I'm sorry. Must
Oh,
be
you can lay
Newtown
down
air.
right here. You can lay down right
No.
here and take a rest.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something really quick.
Okay, what's up?
Have you heard anything like any of you like guard people? Like he was putting on the voice. Any of you guard people like heard like a golden harp or something?
we like Golden Harp. That's like way a fairy tale. I know what you're talking about. But I'll tell you, I've had some cool kills though. We mostly take contracts. In fact, you know, I shouldn't be telling this, but you seem like really cool.
Oh my god,
We
stop. Oh my
we
god.
actually had a contract recently that 2 of our guys went out on. Apparently they had to like go to like train for this contract like a couple of days, but they still haven't returned. It should have happened last night though. Don't really know where that's headed.
Oh my god. Well, hopefully they like succeed or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
it's just a few it's like these four dumb idiots staying in like an inn, and I heard that apparent. Wait a second. Wait. No, there's just two of you. If there were four of you, I'd be suspicious that like you were the
Yeah.
four sheriffs coming into town. Like, oh my
What
God.
kind of losers
Anyways,
walk in
and
like pairs of
he
fours?
does the hold on. I'm gonna stand up for this. He does the thing where he stands in front of the door, right? And like has his hand on the handle and he steps back to close it. And he goes, anyways, and he like goes
Oh
and sits on his
god.
bed, like on the edge of the bed, and he goes, so, what do you like to do for fun?
I don't know. I like to
So
find
spend the
gold.
word. I'm gonna break this guy's skull.
I like to like search for golden harps. Honestly, that's why I came here. I was just seeing if y'all knew anything about
Well,
golden
listen,
harps.
I don't know anything about a golden harp, but I know about some gold that you could make if you want to do a job for us.
Fade to black. Fade to black. Fade to oh.
If that job involves finding a golden harp, then yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can find a golden harp together if you want.
How about? I
Please
mean,
start
like,
eavesdropping, please.
like I don't know. I'm just like I'm not in the mood, and like I'm not
Boom,
in the
boom,
mood to
boom,
like go
boom,
on a.
boom. Hey, what are you doing in my room? What are you doing in my room? And he hops up immediately and he goes, oh shit, and opens up the door, and you see a much taller 6'10" dude go, hey,
Oh my god.
you go, hey, what's going on in here? And he sees you and he goes, hey, get the hell out of here.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I walk out and I'm just like I'm so confused. I walk up to leave. I find Leaf and I'm like, hey Leaf, what have
Leaf,
y'all been doing?
looking around, you see
I
this
am
is like a
so out of my.
classic.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
You see it's like a classic thieves guild.
I guess. Did you tell me that these are the guys who were trying to kill us last night?
No, because I know you would try to like you would go crazy and probably get us killed. I'm not saying that you go crazy, but like you would go crazy. So I'm gonna say like, do you want to bounce? Like this is kind of lame.
We're in the den of a bunch of bullies. There's nothing I can do. Do you know where like the boss is? Like talk to him.
We don't know if they're bullies. We don't know that. I mean, what if they're just like steal from the rich and steal to the poor? Like I don't know. Like
I don't see no poor they're giving to. They have a giant vault room.
Oh, do they?
They do have a giant vault room.
Well, like I read the story once about a guy named Taylor who would like steal from his like rich family and like other aristocrats.
Sounds like his name would be Tucker.
Yeah, it does sound like his name would be Tucker, the thief.
Ooh. Yeah, probably Tucker. I don't remember his name. But
Honestly,
like,
it's probably canon that Kiva doesn't remember the name properly.
yeah, that's what it was. That was absolutely canon and nothing else. Anyway, like, yeah, they're bullies, but like, we're off duty right now. Like, we're on like
I'm
something
never
else.
off duty.
I'm off duty, and
As he says, I'm never off duty. You see like a Batman symbol flash across the sky for a second.
Yeah.
but okay, so listen, I know we hate bullies. I know we hate bullies, big guy, but
Leaf goes for justice.
We're just ass.
There's
With Rachel.
But there's a bigger bully on the loose right now. That guy, bigger bully, like head bully.
I'm gonna
CEO.
write stuff down, like what I learned, like the password is Cobalt, like the and what's going on in here, where the vault room is, and I'm gonna drop it off the sheriff's office, and I'll leave, but I'll drop it off the sheriff's office what this building's staging.
Okay.
As we're walking out, I'm gonna be like, oh, by the way, those were the guys that tried to kill us, but like, it's not a big deal. They didn't try to kill us; they just got hired, so it's not like. I mean, it's not like they were the ones that were going to kill us. They were just like
They
you know
had
when you get
knives.
yeah. There
So-
was another bigger bully that tried to hire those bullies, and that bully is the guy we gotta go get.
So you get to the sheriff's office and they go, "Oh, this is a layout of the Thieves Guild." Yeah, they're tax-paying citizens. We can't prove that they've done anything though.
They have a vault room.
Yeah, I
and
know they have
probably
a
have
vault
stolen
room.
items in there.
Most mercenaries do have that, and mercenaries are legal. The only issue is, what are mercenaries being used for? We can't prove that this thieves guild has ever murdered anyone or attempted to murder anyone.
Well, I mean, if we were to go in there, find a contract, find something.
Yeah, but we can't get a warrant to do that.
Well,
Do I have to use my feminine ways to get us back in there?
we know the password. They think we're fine.
Oh, they do. They do think they would party with us. They would party with us.
This is crazy. Okay. Is that what you're doing? You're trying to like party with him?
I'm using the term party as in like they're chill with us. I don't want to party with that guy. I don't want to be near that guy.
Do you know where we could find something that could incriminate them?
I know this one guy in there who would do whatever I say.
And after Kiva says that, we fade to black. Anyways, folks, we're gonna hit a quick 10-minute bio break. We will be right back. Yeah, see you guys in a second. With a party with the Thieves Guild? That's kind of weird. Anyways, adios!
I saved $700 with Liberty Mucinex.
Welcome back, folks. Last we left off, Kiva was about to be in a terrible situation when a bigger man knocked on the door and said, "Hey, why are you in my room?" And yeah, Leaf and Kiva are try to turn the thieves into the police, but the police said, "Hey, we can't do anything." So yeah, Leaf and Kiva are like plotting to maybe come up with what a contract is, steal it for the police, and give it to them. Now, they haven't been sheriffs long, but if they were, they would know better than to obtain evidence illegally. However, they don't know better, so they're going to try.
We're
All right,
just doing the
guys.
right thing. Justice is blind.
Well, I don't know if Tyr is blind, but, you know.
We're undercover. We don't need a warrant for undercover.
Yeah, and we're cool. So and we're looking cool while we're doing it, so it's like legally
You don't
fine.
need no stinking badges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. What you doing? You got to stay here a day because Ulrich wants his hammer.
I guess we're gonna go back and legally get some information, right?
Yeah.
So
Unless you don't want to anymore.
no, I'm literally so down to do whatever. I just don't want to die. You know how it is.
It's fine. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Are you telling Ulrich and Sentinel?
Yeah, I'll tell them.
But we can't go in as a group of 4 because they don't like the number 4. Because if they see us as 4 people, they will be like, they're gonna know that we were the people they tried to kill.
Well, you tell Ulrich and Sentinel, and they concur about the 4 people rule. So it is agreed upon that at least 3 of you need to go to this. There's tonight, the thieves slip you a note as you're leaving. There's a big party tonight at 7 p.m. Ulrich, you have passed by the church at least one time, and you see there's a posting basically saying, "Hey, there's a mass tonight at 7." So anyone who wants to go to the mass for Tyr can go there. Anyone who wants to go to the Thieves Guild party can go there.
I will go to the mass thing because I'm curious.
Okay. Yeah. So, Sentinel, are you going with mass or are you going with party?
Get the party, because Sentinel doesn't really care much for religion.
Sounds good. So, we'll start with the mass. You head to the church. You come in the front door. 2 big, wide double doors swing open. And immediately you are greeted by a greeter. And they say, "Hey, welcome to mass. You can take a seat anywhere." And they see, are you wearing your armor?
Yes.
They see the symbol of Lathander, and their face drops, and they go, "What are you doing here?"
Is it my religion?
Yeah. I mean, you can
What if
stay
I-
upstairs. You can
What if I-
post from the balcony.
What if I remove the armor?
If you remove the armor, that's okay. Tyr accepts all, but we don't accept all. I'm sorry.
I will willingly take off the armor outside. Actually, can I ask them if I can put it in a room?
Yeah, you can store it in a room.
Okay, I will take off the armor to sit through this.
Okay. Yes,
And
you are
I will
basically
leave all my stuff.
so all sacrilege items are left outside, and they're put in a pretty safe storage area, basically a closet, and you walk in, and this service is unlike anything you've seen before. There's music playing at the front. There's a choir singing, and they aren't just singing about tales of Tyr and how he is this wonderful god, but they're also singing about tales of those who have worshipped him. They're singing tales of the God's War. They're singing tales of those defeated by Tyr, and they're singing the tragic tales of the fall of Lathander and the rise of Asmodeus. And you note that when they say the name Asmodeus, tentacles do not come out of the ground. They don't die. And so it's interesting because you sit here and you feel moved. You feel like, wow, this is service. This isn't just worship. This is service. And they pass around an offering plate after the beginning opening music. Are you putting any gold coin in there? Okay.
As Leaf would enjoy if I contributed to an economy. So
Absolutely.
I'll put
Yeah.
2 gold
Gold
pieces.
star. Gold star.
You put 2 gold pieces in there, and you feel a pain in your head as you do so. You hear a voice say, "Leaving me so soon, son." And
Mm.
you feel as if you know that if Liam were here to see this, he would consider you in breach of your oath. But he's not here to see it. And yeah, you contribute to another deity who is not Lathander. But this guy seems to be okay with Lathander. They seem to not like Lathander because they're all about Tyr here, but they seem like okay for you to attend service and all that. And they do the worship. They mention how Lathander had once brought peace and joy to the land, and how towards his end he was a decent god. They don't mention the history, and you seem to think that they're mentioning Lathander because you're in attendance today. And and then they mention Lathander's wrongdoings, and they mention how Lathander was said to have brought an end to the realm. Existence halted. Everyone died. The world burned. And from it, humanity rose. And after which, the Gods' War started. And after the Gods' War, humanity broke away from the gods and began to create their own magic. But the Gods' War only started after Lathander burned the world to its core. So you hear all this, and it's the first time that you've heard Lathander being blamed for the world coming to an end at its beginning. But it's not the first time you've heard about the Gods' War or Tyr. So it's some of the same stuff, but you're like, wow, they're blaming Lathander for the realm like existing, ending, and then existing again. Like, why would they do that? Um, but yeah, so you have some stuff to think about.
Well, I sent you a DM on
Oh
Discord.
boy. Oh boy. He did in fact send me a DM. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, you especially with what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
You now have a lot to consider. And you have a question. This question is going to eat at you for a while now. Did Lathander purposefully end the existence of this realm for a short period of time, killing everyone within it? That's your question.
Okay.
Because humanity did come back, but it's as if like there was a time before where humanity existed, you were thriving, and Lathander murdered everyone except for a few people. So,
And then repopulation was from those people.
and repopulation was from those people, and from the gods, which is why magic exists. Humanity existed without magic for a long time. Lathander kills a bunch of humanity, except for a few. The gods populate with that little bit of humanity, making them demigods, and you start to understand, like, okay, this is where people started to get magic and that kind of thing. And then humans began to be able to harness magic. Some weren't, some were, depending if you were descendants from magic or not. And you kind of get the gist of, like, you remember being told, like, okay, there were humans, and then they, God started being with humans, and that started getting all weird. You were told that a long time ago, but you didn't know about the before times. So, yeah, it's an interesting thought, and it's an interesting service, and it's concluded with a prayer. Are you praying?
Yes. Yeah, I'll partake.
Okay.
I might not like. I might like my heart might not be in it, but I will like.
It's
to
a
be
direct
respectful.
prayer. It's a direct prayer to Tyr, thanking him for your existence and pledging your allegiance to him.
I mumble the last bit.
Okay. Yeah. You do so. It's about an hour and a half service, and it's about 8:30 at night, and you get a feeling that the blacksmith might be done by now.
Okay. I go to the blacksmith.
You get there, and yeah, he is. He has your hammer ready, and there's a note on it saying, "Sorry, had to head to bed. Should be good. Leave the gold piece here, 50, please."
I can make do with that.
Are you leaving 50 gold for him?
No, I'll
Okay.
leave the gold. I'm no thief.
All right. And then after you leave and the door closes, you walk away, and just as you can just as you're about to get out of earshot, you hear the door lock behind you. He was definitely still awake. But you hear the door lock behind you, and the shutters close as he is locked up shop for the day. Okay,
What do
let's
I have
get.
now?
You have look up like
So there's
able to-
warhammers. They're all like there is warhammers, but they're not like in terms of like weight and things like that. They're not as big as this one, but you can modify already existing things.
yeah, put a +1 warhammer. Okay, so it's +1 to hit, by the way, not +1 to damage or anything. Okay, cool. So let's get to the Thieves Guild party. You get to the front door, the three of you, and a slot slides. You knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Slot slides open. Password.
Cobalt, Cobalt, Cobalt.
And you hear shh, 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 as all three of them open and close. And the
much
door
is the hammer
opens,
weigh?
and it's the 6-foot dude again, Kiba, the one who came in late, and he goes, "Oh, hey, little lady. Apologies about that guy. He's been given a sufficient thrashing."
Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I don't think anything about your guild because of him. I think he was just like a weird guy, so
What
you're
do you,
good.
what do you, no, he's been giving a thrashing because he was in my room. What are you talking about?
All
I'm
right.
saying sorry because he tried to pass off my room as his. I don't know what he's talking about. He's a junior member. He's like he's a young guy. Just forgive him for that.
No, yeah, no
We here
problem.
at the Thieves Guild, we lie a lot, so you know how it is.
Yeah.
And he goes, "All right, well, welcome in." And as you come in, it's a little bit of music, a little bit of dancing. There appear to be drinks passed around. Um, it's not like lute playing and like fancy. No, it's more like drums and singing and a little bit of lute play, but not too much. And yeah, there's the second floor. I imagine it as two floors that have a little square in the middle, and you're able to look down from the balcony of the second floor. And the third floor has a stairwell leading up to it that kind of overlooks everything from the top down. But yeah, you are able to get there. You see some Thieves Guild people hanging out. You see the young lady from the tavern is here. Um, you see a few people who aren't a part of the Thieves Guild just kind of dancing around, and a few that are dancing around. It seems like people have invited their +1s. What you doing?
All right.
What are we doing?
So, like, where do you know where they would like we could get like a contract or like a anything else, anything incriminating?
I'm sure if we look at the board, I'm sure if we look at the board, there's like a posting that says like kill this guy, and we can be like, see, but like I feel like we need more than that. Probably.
Well, I could try to find if
Hey
there's like an
there,
authentic-
tall glass of water, and a what's your
Short
race again?
martini.
No, what's
Uh,
your race again?
I'm elf.
Leaf?
High elf.
Oh, I'm a
Oh.
Goliath.
Yeah, another Goliath walks up, female Goliath. He says, "Hey, I haven't seen any of our kind around here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Nice to meet you.
You're looking pretty tough there." And she started squeezing your arm and goes, "Wow."
Oh, thank you, thank you. He's
And she
Leaf is
goes,
he's out of his depth. He's awkward right now.
"Can I get you a drink?"
Uh, no, thank you. I'm kind of
"You
on
like
the
to
job
stay
right now.
sober? Okay. Oh, on the job? What do you mean on the?" And she looks down and sees your badge and goes, "Oh, you're a pig."
Wait, I thought I took it off when I.
Oh, you took it off? Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind then. She doesn't say that. She looks you up and down and goes, "Oh, what job is that? Making me feel good?"
I'm flattered, but I'm making sure my friends stay safe tonight.
Okay,
That's my
well, I
job.
mean, you can stay safe with me.
Again, flattered, but no thank you.
Okay, well, I'll be over here, and she like gives you a little wave and gets to dancing in a way that is very familiar to you. And I will say, I'm not gonna force you to be attracted to anyone, Leaf, but I will say she's looking pretty good for a Goliath.
Damn.
She's conventionally
Um,
attractive.
Question: is the way that she's dancing, is that
It's
that
Goliath dancing.
is it like from my tribe
No,
exclusively? Okay.
different tribe, but you can tell it's like a Goliath dance.
It's like a Goliath dance. Macarena? Like
I don't know what our
what are we
what
doing?
our yeah, what's the Macarena?
just busting it down on the dance floor.
It's like, okay, we need to just get this done.
I mean, I could try to find that guy and see if he can like get us anything. I mean, I don't really want to ever talk to that guy
You
again.
don't have did he tell you where things might be kept?
Did he tell me any of that stuff when he was giving me a tour?
He pointed at a door and said, "Oh, the boss's room is in there." Like the
Well, I know where the boss's room is.
That'd be perfect.
Oh, idea. I can act like I've been like that. We can act like we've been drinking and like stumble in there. If that makes any sense. Like I don't know
The
if
boss is
that's
in there. That might lead to an altercation, though.
that there's just drunk people at this party that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but we might. The other guy got reprimanded. I don't know what their form of reprimanding is.
But I feel like if it was an accident, it's gonna be better than if we actively go in there like clearly sober, like we were trying to go in there, versus like I don't know if I were to act tipsy and be like, "Whoa, this isn't the bathroom," and then look at the camera and
Sentinel, what are you
smile.
doing? Are you just standing there?
For the most part, yeah, as at least in his human life, Sentinel has never gone to a party.
So if you're just standing still, a couple of humans come up pretty drunk and they go, "Get a load of this guy." And they point at you and they go, "All right." And they give you their glass and they go, Refill this for me, would you? Thanks, pal."
Oh,
Oh, no robo racism here.
They don't know he's a warp. They just think he's a robot. They don't necessarily know Warforged or not. They go, the boss has the best taste in like worker bots. Like we've only had one ever, and I think it's this guy. 'Cause I think that's what he is. That just would explain it. They're like, I guess this is the new bosses, whatever. And like I get it, and like I think, we need to end racism, and it's very important that we don't have anyone who feels different. But anyways, I just think the boss's robot is like really good. And like it's just like so good. Anyways, give me a new drink, would you, pal? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Like
Well, at least they're not robo racist.
yeah.
Good for them.
and then the other one's like, you know what, dude? I think you're totally right. And like speaking of that, I feel like everyone should be able to speak for themselves. And like I'm so glad that like we made sure that consent is not just received, but is given enthusiastically. Like that's a huge part of us here at the Thieves Guild. Like I'm so glad that we almost killed that guy earlier. He was acting like such a middle schooler. Anyways, he's hanging up in the other room now. But like
I mean,
he's like, yeah, I know. And then the other one he just said that goes, here, buddy, take my drink too.
Am I near this?
yeah, are we near this? Like, are we watching
Are
this?
you near Sentinel? Are you near Sentinel?
We wouldn't have gotten far in, so I would assume we're so close to him.
Sentinel, are you taking the drinks, by the way?
Unfortunately, what's in his head, he's thinking that this is extremely demeaning.
It is. Speak up for
Oh, yeah.
yourself. if
Oh
you
yeah,
want
for
to.
sure.
So how many people are trying to give me their drinks? Just give me like a total
Two.
number of that.
Just two.
Just two. Give me a
Like
second so I can check to see how malicious I can be.
Oh no,
Put
no.
some arsenic in it. Let's be bad.
I'm so glad
I
that
could do something bad if I really wanted to.
I'm so glad that like we took that job to give those orphans a brand new home and like feed them for 2 years. Like that was so good, bro.
You
Like that made
you
me feel
can't
so
always
good.
be throwing these goody two shoes at us when we're trying to kill people.
And
Boo!
like
You know who
for-
hates kids?
thieves.
You know who hates children?
and like I'm so glad that like we built that like cemetery for those people who died in that fire in that other town. Like, dude, did you hear about the Devil Bringers? Oh my God, the Devil Bringers, man! If they ever show up in here, we are stomping their asses, dude. Like, no one's ever gonna come into our town and kill innocent civilians. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. All right, well, it's getting kind of late, man. I might head upstairs. Hey, I'll join you. You want to stay in the same room? Yeah, bro. You don't want to
Can't
stay
do
in the
that.
same bed? Yeah, bro. Sounds good. Up top, dude power. And they go upstairs.
They're just
All
you
right.
boys.
No,
you know
I
what?
want to do
I shed a little
something.
tear. I shed a little.
All right, let's just let. Do you
found
want
a
to
way to
stumble
be
into the
malicious.
boss's room?
Yeah. Should I actually drink something?
No. We can pretend.
I don't have
Sentinel,
great
what'd you want to
persuasion,
do?
though.
I wanted to be extremely malicious and ask the person just the holds of their palm out. I wanted them to hold the palm out.
Okay. And he's like, what? Oh, this bot. He's doing something.
Hmm?
What's up, man? What's up, little bot? What's up?
I know a way to cause a distraction.
Are you gonna? Oh, he's gonna do the taser hand, guys. Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna do the
Oh.
taser hand. I have a different idea.
Oh
Okay.
no! Just be ready to move.
Yeah. We're like slowly backing away. Like we're shuffling out of there. So we're like,
So
Just
what I'm gonna
stairs,
do is
yeah.
I'm gonna have. So he's gonna hold the cup in his hand. I am going to slyly cast catapults and shoot the cup from his hand
Oh,
to someone else.
oh,
Okay.
we're gonna be fighting
So
our way out of
he
here.
grabs the cup. He grabs
Nah,
the cup,
it's not
right?
us.
Not grabs the cup. It just I'm making sure it's palm flat because it can't be worn or carried.
Okay. So it goes in his palm, and then it shoots where?
Mostly in whatever direction he's pointing, and probably because nobody's paying attention too much, at someone else.
It's
Okay.
just-
Roll a d, just a flat random d20 for me.
Okay. 19.
19. This glass hits the back of the biggest dude in the room.
Leaf.
The biggest dude being Leaf's possible girlfriend. And
Oh.
she turns around and sees this guy and goes, "What's a shrimp like you doing throwing at a glass like that at me? You know, you're a bully. And you know what I like to do with bullies? I like to put them down, put them in the ground." And so
Leaf is in love.
she stomps over there and grabs him by the neck and storms upstairs with him. The party stops for a second
That's our time.
and
I
then
think.
resumes.
The slip up.
Yeah,
stairs.
let's. Well, no, it's not upstairs. What is it upstairs? Is the
Yeah,
boss quarters
it's like
upstairs?
up the stairs, and there's a room probably, and then there's a second set of stairs in that room most likely.
Okay, so we'll do that. Again, like my issue is I don't have great persuasion.
See, but I don't want to actually get you drunk because that's gonna give you disadvantage on stuff. I believe.
I guess
Yeah,
it
it will.
would.
I'm so
Crap.
disappointed that did not start a fight.
I hit the. If you roll, I was like, okay, if he rolls anywhere from like an 8 to a 12, it's gonna hit like some middle laner guy, and that's gonna like get into a fight because they're gonna be like, oh, let's fight. But if it hits like anything from like 15 to 20, it hits the biggest person in the room, and they don't see this dude as a threat.
There was a second person, and I do have a
Oh.
second glass.
You can
Oh.
go for it. I would go upstairs if
Okay.
I were you guys, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going
we're up,
upstairs.
We're up. We're up.
Okay.
We're watch. Do you want to watch this over the balcony?
Yeah, because I
Like-
might need to get in there and save Sentinel.
Like that one,
Okay.
No, they don't. I'm not throwing it. I can leave.
You go upstairs, and as you pass by, you hear various noises in the rooms that you pass. Some they're having a good time. Some they're not having a good time. Specifically the one where you can hear Leaf, your lady friend, she's in a room with that dude, and she's going boom, boom, and she's just beating him up. You can tell, and he is screaming
Oh,
for
man.
his life.
Bullies. Bullies.
And she's like, I don't like bullies.
I
And
guess it's,
We found your twin flame.
yeah.
Like, wow.
and yeah, you guys are able to. Are you headed to the boss like room that he pointed
Yeah.
out?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll stumble in all drunk.
You try the door.
Yeah.
Okay, it's unlocked. You see a very small room with a short staircase leading up to a half floor. That is a third floor.
Do I see anyone in the room?
No, there's nothing in this room. It looks to just be like a waiting room. And then there's a door at the top of that little half staircase.
All right, then I'm gonna go up to the ladder and I'm gonna like out loud say, "I wonder if the bathroom's up here. That'd be crazy." And I'm gonna like start climbing the ladder.
I'm gonna
It's not a
bar
ladder. It's
the
a
door.
half staircase.
Oh, then half staircase.
Yeah, I'm gonna bar the door behind us. Take like a chair
Okay.
and just
Sentinel, are you with them or not, Sentinel?
No, I'm gonna stay on the dance floor.
Dance
area.
floor. All right, sounds good.
wait, you do have that speaking stone.
We do have those speaking.
If you want to
stones.
let us know what's happening.
Yeah.
Are you passing around the stones of far speech?
Well, I think I did pass them out like a while ago. I think.
Okay, so you are, yeah, you all have walkie-talkies if you want to use them. I will say they are the same sound as walkie-talkies, so they're like medium loud. Okay.
Well, I mean, would they be able to hear him over the party?
And maybe they
Probably
would
not-
just think there's a
Probably
crazy...
not on the dance floor, but where you guys are, the boss would hear if you used a walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Okay, you open in the door.
Yeah. I mean, like, I wonder if the bathroom's up here. I don't know how drunk
The
people are.
door is locked.
Damn it. Shit. What do we do?
Wait, that was a big muscular Goliath that can break down the door.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but how do we
could.
make it seem like he's drunk and like this is an accident?
I could pretend to be drunk.
You still do that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could. Yeah, I could just.
Maybe you
I
need the
could be
bathroom
like,
so bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like,
I need to bathroom.
Yeah. Leave, I gotta go to the
Go for
bathroom,
it.
but they locked it.
I need
They
to
locked it,
bathroom.
Lee. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is that-
open
what
the
is that?
Door.
I'm gonna rage.
Uh,
I'm gonna rage just in
Attack.
case.
Make an attack roll.
I'm gonna rage.
Oh, King. Thoughts and or possible prayers.
Gonna rage just in case this goes poorly. But I need to bathroom.
Leaf, open the door. I'm gonna pee myself. I gotta go.
That's a 19.
Gotta go.
I'm basically
19.
punching up through
That
my
hits.
fist.
That
Yeah.
hits. Roll damage.
So that's gonna be 11 damage to the door.
You break the door down, and inside, you see a fairy, and she is snorting a line of cocaine.
Oh my god. Oh.
As she looks up and says, "What do you want? Why are you here?" Guard.
Is this the bathroom? I'm sorry. Is this the
No,
bathroom?
this
I
isn't the
really got-
bathroom.
While she's talking, oh god, this is getting so poorly. But there's no other way we're getting at this. As she's talking, can I get a surprise hit?
I would say she heard you break down the door after going, "Ah." So you have like, sure, you can.
She still fully thinks I need to go to the bathroom. Like you're good.
Yeah,
I
you
can- I
could
can
probably get
put on
a surprise
show.
attack off.
All right.
Like-
oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Okay. Okay, does an 18 hit?
No.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah,
I
so
missed.
you attempt
Okay.
you
Hold
attempt
on,
to
and
swing
then
at her. Go ahead.
and if he misses, I'm like, Leaf, no, stop. It's on the pinata. Oh god, I gotta go to the bathroom so
Hold on,
bad.
1 second. To be fair, she just did
God.
cocaine, so 1 second. Roll deception.
Me? Oh no.
To be fair, she just did cocaine.
Can I get advantage since she just did a line of coke?
Wouldn't that make
No.
her like way more paranoid?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I got a 3, but like you'd be so cool and like
I'm gonna
I'll
tell you
act
what
it
she
out.
rolled. I'm gonna tell you what she rolled after I do this reaction. She sees you swing at her, Leaf. And you know what she does?
Hmm.
She touches your club, and you feel your club grow heavy, as it seems to have lost all of its magic.
Oh my god. If
Your
she touches
club
me, I just
grows
turn into leaves.
heavier and heavier, as it also seems to be growing.
What?
It drops to the floor and sits on the floor, and she goes, "Oh, you came to the wrong fairy's house." And yeah, so she's going to cast a spell. Kiva, what's your AC?
I don't find you funny. Well, she doesn't know if I'm still pretty like drunk appearing. My AC
She
is
rolled a
15.
natural 20, by the way, on her insight check.
Ah,
Your AC is 15. You're going to take 3
yeah.
damage as a little burst of fairy dust comes out and she shoots you. And she
By fairy
says,
dust, do you mean like cocaine?
"No, I don't mean cocaine this time." But she goes, "Oh, you came to the wrong fairy's house." And she's like kind of tweaking, and she goes, "What do you even want? Do you want to get in our vault? You wanted to mess around with a fairy or something? You wanted to kill me? What did you want to do? Mess up our thieves guild? You cops?"
We're not cops. Nah. I don't want to be a pig. Honestly, we're just I don't know. We're just kind of here to party. I'll be so real with you. We saw a cool room, and we were like, we didn't want to get in trouble if someone,
Roll
if
persuasion.
like, oh my god.
She got it too.
Is that a nat
I got-
1?
No, that's just straight up 2. I don't have any charisma.
Yeah, no, she doesn't believe you. This fairy's about to fly out the front door if you two don't do something soon.
I'm gonna leap on her and pull her down.
Okay,
big is this fairy?
she is like this big. So you
Oh my
leaping
God.
on her and pulling her down is like gonna be super hard. Roll an attack roll.
Well,
I mean, like you have advantage because you're raged, so
not on attack rolls.
not on attack rolls.
No, on ability checks. Part
Oh.
of the card. Part of the card.
What'd you roll?
Oh fuck, that's a 14. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it.
You land on top of this fairy and you crush her. Wings and all. You hear a little
Oh.
as your stomach touches the ground and the music
Oh my
halts.
God.
My-
Like the music downstairs.
Yeah, the music downstairs stops.
Oh fuck, she was the jukebox.
Oh. Oh my god, I might actually need to get a drink now.
Sentinel, what you see on the ground floor is the music suddenly stops and everyone goes, "Oh God," and starts running upstairs.
Is my club back to normal?
Your club starts shrinking in size and you feel the magic flowing within it.
All right, get
Okay.
behind me, Kiva.
Yeah. I like point to the window that he was
I will
running
say,
to.
guys, there's a window.
I was about to say, we're jumping out that window, we're going.
Well, can I quickly
big is
scan
that
her
window?
desk?
They can jump out that window. Can you scour her desk?
Yeah, see if
First-
anything incriminating.
First, you did break down the door, I will say, so they will be able to get to you much quicker. Second, you throw open her desk and you see dozens of papers and random trinkets. What are you doing?
I grab every Well, I did bar the door on the first one, so I mean, I know it's not gonna buy much time at all, but maybe a couple seconds.
Maybe a few.
I'm already running to the
All right,
window.
I'm gonna be just grabbing papers, anything that looks like official and has like
Okay.
stamp like thieves guild like wax seals on them,
Boom! Boom!
and then I dive out the window. Yeah.
You see the door crash open.
I'm gonna
as-
wild shape into a wolf to land and then run away. So if they see me running away, they just see a wolf.
as
Like-
your Goliath partner, the one who may have been the one for you, crashes through the door, rage in her eyes, as she locks eyes with you, and for a second her face drops, saddened that the one who she thought she might go on a date with is actually a cop. And you jump out the window, and hold on one second. Let me roll a d10. because you are pretty high up. Okay, you take 12 points of damage each.
Okay, I'm gonna Stone's Endurance.
Okay. And
Roll
Okay,
1d12
So I lose
plus
all my
4.
temp HP. That's whatever.
you are here. So you change from your wild shape back to your normal form then once you hit the ground. And
Well, that's not like my wolf
You
HP.
are-
That's just my temp HP that I get because I'm like Circle of
All right.
Floors.
That's
Okay.
8 damage.
so you are out that window, Sentinel. No one is on the dance floor, and you get a feeling it might be time to leave.
Yeah. What were they holding the alcohol in?
They were holding like all of the alcohol or just some of the alcohol because they have
You
kegs.
Some of the
see
alcohol.
They have kegs.
Okay. I don't leave
I'm guessing we're
empty-handed.
running to the sheriff's department and be like,
Oh my god. He's a
To be
thief
fair,
now.
you've committed. I'm gonna go over the crimes that you've committed in this town. Murder 1, breaking and entering, assault.
Okay.
Well, sorry,
To
attempted
be
assault.
fair,
Assault, as well as I could probably come up with a
Battery?
bunch of these.
but hey, we
Anyways,
busted the Thieves Guild team.
all right, go ahead, Sentinel. Roll for your firebolt if you want to light this place.
Listen, I was gonna set
whoa.
fire.
whoa, what?
Whoa.
He just said he didn't
Whoa.
want to leave empty-handed.
Oh, you didn't want to
Yeah.
leave empty-handed with the alcohol? Oh,
I didn't want
misread
to
that.
burn down the place.
He's
Yes,
just-
I know
you
it's
know what?
better. No, I want to
We're a
change
moral
the
gray, but we're not arsonists, man. Come
I was
on.
Okay,
bad.
so you grab a keg. You're able to take this. Guys, I will let you know your horses are outside of the city right now, so you got to leave the city to get your horses.
That's fine. We have time.
By the way, it's 8:30. Ulrich, you are walking out of church when you hear "Ka-shing!" and the glass breaks and shatters, and you hear it from the Thieves Guild as you hear boom boom. Ah, get them!
I'm gonna say,
Get the horses ready. Get the
yeah,
horses
I'll go
ready.
get the horses. You go turn that in. Where's Sentinel? Is he out? Is he out here?
Yeah, he's
I
out there.
think Sentinel's just like strolling out the
Go
front
with Sentinel.
door.
Get the horses ready.
Yeah.
I'll turn this in, and if I need be, I can try to hold them off for as long as needed.
I run up to Sentinel. I'm like, no! And I just like grab it and I start running.
Hot exit. Hot exit.
I feel like Ulrich has he just has no idea
As
what's going
Kiva
on.
says this, an arrow whizzes past her head, and
Jesus!
they have begun shooting. All right, guys, go ahead. Start making your escape if you want. What's the plan?
All right, I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna quickly just shove the papers under the sheriff's office and from Leaf and Cran backwards L.
Okay, so you're here. Are you running up here now? That's
Yeah,
the
I guess I'll
nearest
run up to.
exit.
I'll run up to
I'm
the
guessing
sheriff's office.
Sentinel. I'm guessing Sentinel, Alaric, and Kiva are going here, taking the horses and going like around.
Yeah.
Do I know that any of this is happening? 'Cause
No,
I
they
was
just
at
told
the
you.
church.
You just see a bunch
Hot
of
exit. Hot exit.
as you leave the church, Alaric, you see them doing this.
Oh, and I just go. Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
And arrows start whizzing past them as 30 thieves are now chasing after you guys, as well as
We
their
can take 'em.
+1s. We see an assortment of wild shapes. We see a Goliath. We see a huge amounts of people, all sorts of people, just running and chasing after you guys. But you are able to get through the gatehouse. If I could get a luck roll from each of you,
This is straight D20.
straight D20.
I'm scared.
3.
I got a
9.
13.
Got a 12.
Okay. You barely escape. Like barely. All your luck rolls added together, you know, an arrow hits, I would say an arrow hits the keg in your arms, and because you're holding a keg, correct, Sentinel?
Yeah.
Yeah, and alcohol starts pouring out the back into the keg, and it's just awful because you just gotta leave it, man. You can't, and so you do
Oh.
have to drop the keg to escape. But you're able to get out in time. You're able to rally with Leaf, and you are now leaving in the middle of the night for a place that you didn't get directions to, but you know it's kind of north. So
That's all I need.
we end with a scene of arrows, compassion, crime. I don't know why I said compassion. Arrows, crime, no Riz, totally messed everything up. Yeah, we're ending here for today.
Let it be let it
That's-
be known. I just think that's funny. Let it be known that like Kiba didn't go down the session where like 30 thieves are attacking us, but she went down when the stage came alive.
I'll say this. This is the funny part to me. I was gonna like if you turned at all, or you were like, well, I want to do this actually. Like I want to actually like grab this really quick. If anyone had said anything except for leave dropping stuff off at the sheriff's station, I was gonna be like, all right, here we go, 30 thieves versus you guys. But no, you didn't. And that was good. You made the right call. It's okay to run away. Especially when they have a level 5 barbarian that's the same size as Leaf.
Oh.
I have a flamethrower. It's fine.
But yeah, thank you all for coming to this session, and thank you all for watching. It's been a great. I think this was a great session. I don't know about you guys.
I loved it.
Not tomorrow. This Friday, hopefully we'll go over the city of Luca, and all that will lead you to. Be prepared, guys. You got a lot ahead. Lord Kirschwood now has 2 days on you, so be ready. He's already in Luca as we speak. So, all right. Well, we will see everyone later. Come back on Fridays. This has been NTB.